Please show your support for mental health awareness and download the White Flag app. The app and all features of the app are completely free and available on both your Android and your Apple stores. Salute.
This live is intended for mature audiences only. It is not suitable for children and may include offensive language, explicit content, and themes that some viewers may find disturbing or inappropriate. Viewers' discretion is strongly advised. Also, the opinions and views expressed in this live are those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Basically, if it didn't come out of my mouth, don't come for me. And please sit back, have a good time, enjoy yourself, and try not to be the next crash out.
Does this look fake to you?
Samurai, samurai.
Oh man.
The samurai, don't hurt the samurai.
Hey, get it off the floor, bitch. Hey, yo, get it off the floor. Hey, get it off the floor. Hey, I don't play no game, but if I do it, GTA, catch a fade. Hey, pull up, shoot you in your face. NBA, come lose your money on some 2K. Anyway, if it ain't PS5, can't get the time of day. Mortal Kombat, you pick whoever. I got Johnny K. Hey, get it off the floor, bitch. Hey, get it off the floor, bitch. Hey, yo, get it off the floor, yo. Hey, starting on my day with a blunt of runs. GTA, my SK, ain't no running up. Hey, stay the fucking side just to sum it up. Hey, don't run and hide, find where you at, light it up. The game like I change your shit, marketing, hit the email. Hey, merch coming soon, hit the room for some race. Hurts when you lose, just don't act like no female. So I'm big off Call of Duty, if I pull it, better beware. Hey, all you gotta do is tell me what you need. On the way, give me 30 minutes, nigga speed. Hey, cash on delivery, I sell deal. I'm just playing with this 30 like a bitch. Play no game. But if I do it, GTA, catch a fade. Hey, pull up, shoot you in your face. NBA, come lose your money on some 2K. Anyway, if it ain't PS5, can't get the time of day. Mortal Kombat, you pick whoever. I got Johnny K. Hey, get it off the floor, bitch. Hey, get it off the floor, bitch. Hey, yo, get it off the floor, yo. Ain't no running on.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. What's the word? What's the word? Oh my goodness, my bad. Jesus. Woo. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Top of the AM. 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 Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yikes. I gotta give me some liquor today. I gotta drink today. I'm gonna give me some liquor. I gotta take me some. I gotta get drunk or something. Something gotta give. I ain't got that much. But I ain't got that much liquor right now. I gotta give me a bottle of the day. Uh, 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 uh. I'm finish off this goddamn can of guard. Salute, man, salute. I'm smoking on this category of a mixture that I don't know, and this is the last time that I will be smoking a mixture of something that I don't know because I got everything marked. I got everything marked. I got everything marked from here on out. I got everything marked from here on out. So I will be knowing everything I'm putting in these kind of guards. I got everything marked. I got my shit marked down. So I know what my flavors be. But I got somebody in the back. Oh Diddy. Uh oh. Okay then. Okay then. We got Maze in the building. Top of the AM, my brother.
Jules, salute.
How you doing? How you doing, man?
I'm alright. Just took me a little nap. I was on live earlier.
How you was? I ain't know, man. I was just jumped on the shit, was trying to damn distract myself from this goddamn pain. It's been a long night. Shit,
And
you
I
in the
hear that.
city,
I hate
man.
man, that sucks.
Um, um. How you feel about how you feel about the you ever been locked up?
Yeah, I've been a juvenile a bunch.
You ain't never been to the Justice Center, Queensgate back when it was open?
I mean, I've been in a drunk tank a few times, but as far as in the back, nah, like,
No,
but
drunk tank. Okay, nah,
but I
nah,
did
okay.
I did juvenile. You know what I mean?
Okay, now you would not. You did not.
Like
I mean, not,
I made it out by the time I went to the back. I got like bonded out and shit.
okay, now you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
But
You
like
wouldn't
my
know.
cousin, like a lot of my people do a lot of time and shit.
You would not. I'm just. You wouldn't know hen. You wouldn't. You know. You wouldn't know hen dog.
Nah,
Um.
probably
If you
not.
if you ain't been in there, you wouldn't know hen dog. Um. I'm talking about
My cousin might though.
No, I'm talking about the CEO that got killed.
Damn, damn, it's fucked up.
You know the CEO that got killed. You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, they
Rodney, the
dude
one
ran dude over.
yeah, the one that they alleged that was run over
Yeah,
by the alleged by allegedly yeah. I mean, shit. Hold on, man. I'm fucked up. Hold on, let me take me a shot, man. Hold up. Let me give me a little drink, cause damn. You in the city and shit, and you hit the panel and shit. And I was just thinking about that shit, about how you about like with like with like what do you feel like the tone of the city is behind that shit happening? Like what's the temperature in the city, from your point of view?
man. Like it's all over the place. You got, you always gonna have different outlooks. Everybody's gonna have their different opinion and the way they feel about it. But it's kind of crazy, man. People ain't liking the situation.
Okay, but the public kind of it's like the city then kind of lost the public's trust.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting when I call and holler at my peoples. They
Yeah,
saying it's kind of yeah the city fed up with the police bullshit. Um
crazy, man.
and because I knew the CO. I mean as much as you can know a CO. You know what I mean, and so he wasn't one of those. It's kind of the crazy part. And look, I ain't even gonna be playing this motherfucking game. None of them saying the guys talking on this shit already. Um, damn. Um, Henderson, we called him Hen Dog, was a CO in Hamilton County Justice Center, Cincinnati, Ohio. And used to
Yeah,
used they used to pull they
my
used to
cousin was
police.
there, but he got shipped to prison and shit.
Yeah, they used to police Queensgate as well. There's a facility that they no longer they was renting out a building. The city rented out a building and it was housed and they used to house detainees there in Queensgate. And I've been in both Queensgate before it was shut down. Well, before they shut it down for what it I mean for housing inmates. And I've been in the Justice Center. Like you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I've been in and out.
like I would like to give like you know what I'm saying my condolences to Henderson's family because he was not a dickhead CO. What we would consider a dickhead CO. He was, you know what I'm saying, like um And in the Justice Center, you don't get soups and shit. So we got to make like junk food breaks in order to make a setup. We gotta make junk food. You know what I'm saying? We don't get
Yeah.
noodles and shit. But damn, uh, when we was like motherfucker be cooking food and shit, Henderson, he wasn't a dickhead CEO. And what I mean by that is he felt you don't get him in trouble with his sergeant, he ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? He's the kind of he was the kind of live and let live. Damn, no pun intended with that. You know what I'm saying with that phrase. But you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to be insensitive to that man's family.
Yeah.
But he was kind of the live and let live. If you didn't cause no problems, you ain't cause him no trouble. He wasn't gonna cause you no trouble. Like you know what I'm saying? And
Fact. Damn, I hear that shit, man.
he wasn't like as CEOs. Like they see your food. They see you trying to they see your break. What we call breaks. They see your break on the furnace. And if they, you know what I'm saying, they give me that, you know what I'm saying, they want to step on your shit, they want to throw your shit, make you throw the shit away, flush it, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't that type. Hey man, hey, come get the, you know what I'm saying? He see you get your shit, hey, don't get me in trouble with my sergeant. You ain't got no problems. You know what I'm saying? He was the kind of easygoing CEO. He didn't make shit harder he didn't make your time harder than it had to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you didn't cause no overt issues, he was gonna let you live. He was gonna, you know what I'm saying, let it go. And it's fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, that would be that would be the person that they lost their life in that situation because he wasn't a dickhead. It's a lot of CEOs that deserve Henderson's fate. Well, what Henderson got. It's a lot of the motherfuckers that really deserve, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
hear
saying,
that.
that shit should have happened to. You know what I'm saying? Like he was not a dickhead. He didn't make motherfuckers time harder than what it had to be. Like, and motherfuckers that shit goes a long way. And I didn't even know who he was until I seen his picture. And I say, oh, that's Hen Dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh shit. Like, and dude, he was like a lifetime dude up there. He had been there shit when I was there. He was working on in his 20s of years.
He
You know
live
what I'm
over
saying?
here?
He was in the, you know what I'm saying? He was like 20, like 15 and 20 years in when I was up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long, I mean, but they said he had just retired and shit after doing like 35
I
years.
wonder if he
Like,
still
you know what I'm
stay
saying?
over here though. I wonder if he still live over here.
I don't know where the fuck, I don't know where he stayed. And you know what I'm saying? That wasn't shit.
I
That
bet
wasn't our,
his families, man. They're still grieving and shit. You hear about Dr. Jeer?
who?
Dr. Jeer, the battle rapper, man.
Nah, I ain't been in battle rap. I ain't been in the battle rap shit. What happened? What happened?
He passed away, man.
Who?
Dr. Jeer, like I went live and did like a tribute and played one of his battles and shit. He battled Z the Dropout on Bar You to Death.
I ain't hip. I ain't hip. I probably had to see.
Yeah,
But
man.
damn,
Like condolences to
condolences. I
him,
ain't really
man.
been in. Yeah, I ain't really been too much in the battle rap. You know what I'm saying, in the battle rap, in the space, in about a good little while now. Is, you know what I'm saying, I've been in and out of No Diddy, of, you know what I'm saying, the battle rap space. So I can't say I've been really in depth with shit. So nah, I'm unhip. But salute Ari Lee, I see you. Foot Clan, salute, I see you.
Yeah, salute to the chat.
Top of
Hit
the
that like
AM.
button.
But Henderson wasn't he wasn't a motherfucking dickhead. What we consider dickheads. And them the
Yeah,
motherfuckers who
they got some bad ones in there,
they
bro.
they they
Like
the type of motherfuckers who want to make your time just harder for no reason. Like, man, come, like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't one of them motherfuckers though. But damn, I started that off to say that
yeah,
condolences to his
it's
family
shitty and
behind this shit.
it's
But
shitty
it's
behind the walls, man. Like when good thing like I got all my fucking all the good thing. I just ain't been like caught for nothing like that. Right off hand. But man, in juvenile,
word
once I got in
understood.
juvenile, bro, like doing that time in there, I was fuck. I
Yeah,
hated
that
it.
was
Like
20.
I
That's
don't like
2020 though,
being.
bro. I mean, where we was at 2020.
Yeah, I don't like being in small boxes and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like
Yeah, you would have hated the Justice Center then. You would have hated the Justice Center. Like
fuck.
Queensgate was more open dorm type. So you know what I'm saying? That was kind of my style too. Like when I first got locked up, I figured like being in that small space was gonna kill me. So when they sent me to Queensgate, it was open space dorm. You know what I'm saying? Once it was like 100, it was like 100 men, 100 guys to each floor, and it was like 8 floors. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So Queensgate was for the low level offenders, what non-violent low level. You know what I'm saying? I can't say low level, but you had a you didn't need to be I guess what would they more of a flight risk. If you ever had like something like a flight risk escape, if you had something like a heavy like a murder charge, murder, you know what I'm saying? Like you had to be facing a significant amount of time not to be shipped to Queensgate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the time going to Queensgate, that was a blessing. But being that I had been in and out, I kind of got used to the fact of being in small spaces. So when I did go to the Justice Center after they closed Queensgate down, it wasn't that bad on me. Like it wasn't that difficult for me to, you know what I mean, maneuver. I thought I was gonna lose my mind in that small ass cell. Like, but luckily, you know what I'm saying, uh, my my inner self prevailed through that shit. But damn, it's kind of like the city ready to go up in flames behind this shit. And
Yeah. It
it,
is, man.
it's a
A lot
lot of
of tension
bullshit.
and shit too. A lot of shit going on in the neighborhood too, man. A lot of shit, bro. Like it always is, but you know.
I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you, son. I see you, son. I see you. I see you. What's going on, bro? Top of the
What's up,
AM.
Julian?
What's
Look,
going on? What's up,
look,
Lewis?
man.
Don't call him say my fucking name like that, nigga.
Motherfucker, you just called my dog. What the fuck? Nah, though. But damn, like
Maze, what's up, Joe?
you know what you've been locked up, bro. So you know what
Kicking
it
it
is
with
when the
kicking
motherfucker
it with
get when
Jules,
talking
man.
motherfucker dickhead
Talking about
COs
the
and shit.
temperature and the
Like you know what I'm
natty.
saying?
Oh yeah, we had one named Waterloo. Lazy, lousy bitch.
No, it's a lot more of the motherfuckers who was dickheads than not. It was a blessing to have a motherfucker like Henderson. You know what I'm saying? Because that motherfucker just didn't make your time harder than what it had to be. A lot of the motherfuckers, they was on some bullshit. A lot of motherfuckers was on some bullshit. But it's like the city ready to go up in flames. Cincinnati ready. The city has lost all trust in these motherfuckers, and justifiably so. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
Wow,
don't know if
something just
motherfuckers,
happened?
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know if motherfuckers see, okay, motherfuckers ain't even hip. A young man by the name of Ryan Hinton was gunned down by a Cincinnati police officer. Um the story goes the young man was it was 4 young men in a stolen car. They were sleeping in the car.
Oh,
Um
oh yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
the car
Okay,
was
yeah. Go ahead.
the car is and please speak, is reportedly being stolen, but we don't know if it was stolen or if it was just marked for if or it was just it was repossession. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker who didn't pay their car note and the car was supposed to be getting repossessed.
Yeah.
Now
Type shit.
type shit. So the car might not even been stolen. It was just marked for repossession, and how the car where they was parked at it lends to the fact that it was more a car marked for repossession than it was young kid just stole a car. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just joyriding. Because where they was at, it was parked. You know what I'm saying? You know how motherfuckers like to hide the plate to the back so the motherfucker can't tell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't steal a car and then be sleeping. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
And you sleep on a dead end um dead end parking lot. It's one way in, one way out. So Nick motherfucker don't steal a car and then go sleep in a car 4 deep. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that it's not stolen, but the situation lends to it being more marked for a repossession than it is being a stolen vehicle. But needless to say, they said the vehicle was stolen. Okay, it was 4 young men sitting in this car. The unmarked cars see this car, and they don't. They say no. We're gonna let the marked cars pull up. Now, the marked cars pull up. They go to kids go to hop out. Police go to, you know what I'm saying, chase them. They say a young man by the name of Ryan Hinton, may God rest his soul, he was running away from the police. They said he had a gun on him. Now, it's a discrepancy of the witness saying, a witness that was on the scene saying that the kid dropped the gun or laid the gun down and tried to keep running. But reports is saying that the cops that were on the scene heard the metal hit the ground. And it's looking like, you know what I'm saying, it looked like he fell, but it's more lending to the fact that he was laying the gun down and tried to pick up and start running. Now the story goes,
I thought he was in a bladed. I thought he was in a bladed position.
Bruh, no, bruh. We're gonna have to go to this. See, and that's what we're gonna have to go to this whole fucking story. Because hold up, let me see if I can just pull a little clip.
Hey, let me see what they do with the police. Did they even charge him or not?
No, not yet. They just released the autopsy. They just released the autopsy report. And hold up, see that's what I'm saying. You can hold up. Wait, let me just go ahead and
what he got hit with? What he got hit with?
Oh shit! I don't know. I don't know exactly what the gun was. But
no,
hold on.
How many times he got hit?
He got hit 3 times. See, 3 times. I'm about to. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm about to pull it up now. You gotta watch these motherfuckers love to play these word games and this word salad shit, and they instead of just giving it to you in layman's terms, they do other shit and try to. Oh yeah, this shit ridiculous, bro. Mm-hmm. This shit is ridiculous. I don't want to put words in people's mouth. I don't want to try to, I try to let people draw their own conclusions, give you the facts, and let you draw your own conclusion on where you lie behind this shit. But hold up, let me. Oh shit, I ain't even showing screen. I ain't did this shit in a while. My bad. This might be a good distraction for me.
What's
anyway.
The word? Foot Clan, what's the word? Everybody in the chat, good morning. What's up, Joe?
Okay, autopsy findings for this young man. You know what I'm saying? I want to show. Wait. I want to show. Hold up. Wait. Before I want to show the video of what happened. I want to see the body camera footage first. I want to let motherfuckers see the body camera of. I just need a quick look. Hold up. Okay. Hold up. No, I just want to show the body camera footage of this bladed position, because this young man did not have a gun in his hand. So I want to get this bladed position, and I want to, you know what I'm saying, what they said of what they say. This shit is, these motherfuckers is wicked, and they do some
on tilt, man. I'm telling you,
these motherfuckers they do some. The city about to go crazy. The city about to go crazy behind this, like real shit. Like, damn, I'm still not showing screen. Fuck, my bad. I'm kind of rusty. I ain't playing. I was on some other shit. Hold up. Here we go. Bladed position.
Just held a
bladed position
conference to announce the results of the autopsy of Ryan Hinton, who was killed in a police shooting earlier this month. WCPO 9 News reporter Andrew Rowan joins us now with this new information.
Kristen, the coroner said,
I don't give a fuck what the coroner say. Just give me. Okay, see, they gonna give you the story, and I'm gonna let her mix up her words. I just want to show the camera footage. Okay, here we go. This is what I want to get to right here. This is where I want to get to.
Police.
Matter of fact, and I'm a mute it so y'all don't hear nothing. Y'all can just see. You know what I'm saying? It say Ryan shot to side. But Okay, first,
Slow
see,
it down.
this is a whole lot of bullshit too, y'all. Because understand that they said they let the unmarked
Play back scene.
they let the uniformed police make the approach. They let the uniformed police make the approach, but he got shot by a plainclothes cop that jumped out of a whole nother car. There you go.
Damn.
He got shot by a cop that jumped out of this car right
That's
here.
crazy, man. And you know, and they supposed to let
I
you know
can't
off
tell
top.
you, I can't tell you what you see here, but I'm gonna tell you he is at a bladed position, and this cop felt like his life was in danger because a gun was being pointed at him. I matter of fact, no,
That shit happened to me, man, and I got off on the situation because when they hopped out the car, they didn't identify themselves. They was in plain clothes. My girl pulled up and she had a baby in her back seat. So I pulled up, I dealt with her through the front passenger side, then I went to the back, and lucky I did. And I was talking to the baby and I heard some doors open. I look over across the street, doors pop open, and the way they looked at me, bro, I knew. I said, that's cop. I took off jogging a little bit, jumped behind a tree, put them perks, swallowed them. They slammed me, bro. They treated me like shit. I was like, bro, I got
under,
some candy from my niece in the back seat, and I'm thinking like, why didn't they go after Ella?
I want y'all to understand that Ohio is an open carry state, so you have the right to carry a gun. You just it's
Yeah,
open carry. This ain't it's not goddamn. Because when people say why did he have a gun, you're allowed to have a gun. You're allowed to carry. It's open carry. Like I'm saying, you don't need a damn a CCW, none of that shit. You're allowed to carry a gun. What they saying? I'm gonna give them every bit. I'm shooting the police every ounce of bail I can give them. They saying this man was in a stolen car. It was 4 kids sleep in the car. When the undercovers pulled up, they said they was sleep in the car. But they're in a one way in, one way out. It's more looked like the motherfucker was trying to get stop the car from being repossessed more than it was that they just robbed somebody for their vehicle. You know what I'm saying? It's 4 kids in the car, but they said he was at a bladed position. I want to give y'all this no plan, slow motion on the camera. Understand that this body camera footage, this officer is already pointed. His gun is up. He is hand is both hands are on the pistol, aimed, ready to fire before this kid comes from in between these dumpsters. He already shit. His gun is already up.
yeah,
He's already up
he done
pointing.
made his mind up.
Right there. You see, look, get gun up, already ready to go. Gun up,
Damn.
ready to go. He said that bladed. He was bladed. He was facing him. That means his feet was 1 foot was toward him, half his body was toward him.
Yeah, he's
I
on.
don't know if y'all can see a gun here. I don't know. I don't want to blow this up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can see a gun. I don't see one, but
I zoomed
I
in on
don't
it.
want
I
to tell
really
you
don't
what
see
y'all see.
one, and
I
I
don't want to
zoomed
tell
in
you
on
what
it.
y'all see. I'm not don't get me. I'm not trying to tell y'all what y'all see. I'm telling you what I don't see. But I don't see a bladed position. I see him see the cop and turn and running away.
Yeah, he's
I
away
got this
from him.
I got this at a 0.25 speed.
Damn.
Bladed position where look at this kid's feet.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
He is not point. If he pointing the gun at the cop, he got it in his right hand, and
It'd be hard to even shoot from that
He's
from that
pointing through his
position.
jacket. If he's got a gun, if he's pointing a gun and even pointing it through his jacket, the gun would have had to be in his opposite hand in order to have the gun pointed at him at this angle. From what the cop is saying. I don't see a gun. I'm pausing it and I'm slowing it down. I don't see a gun. I don't see bladed position. Before this cop fires, I don't see bladed position. I see the bottom of his soles on his feet. I see bottom of the soles. I see 2 legs going the opposite direction from this motherfucker. It looks like he's trying to block. You know, when the motherfucker get ready to hit you, the first thing you do is you block towards your face. Everybody goes to them. That's the first thing you cover is your head. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, he's in flight mode.
right, that's what it looks like to me, flight mode. But I mean, I got it at 2.5 speed, so it's going really, really slow. Just, I mean, this is 2.5 speed. I don't want to speed it up. I don't. Matter of fact, I guess we can go. I guess 2.5 speed is a little too slow. You see, they come from up behind the car. He's running. He's see, and what they do is they switch off from the one cop's body camera to the other cop's body camera.
Okay,
They switch off.
what went on
This next cop. This is the first cop. You get ready to see this cop back here. That's his body camera footage. Now you're seeing another cop's body camera footage.
Damn, they hunting him down, bro.
You're seeing another cop's body camera footage. This is the other cop already up here already. He didn't hopped out this car right here. The first cop that you see right here, he hopped out of this truck. This is not a Cincinnati marked police vehicle. That is an undercover car. That is a plain that's undercover car. They said they let in there when the police chief gave this thing, she said they let the marked cars do the approach, not the unmarked cars. So how the fuck
they couldn't even claim if he had a gun because he's got an unmarked motherfucker chasing him.
How the fuck do you even know? The police chief said they let the marked cars, the Cincinnati police, they let them do the approach. The unmarked cars were playing secondary. They fell back.
They family finna sue them.
So how the fuck did the plainclothes cop get there before the motherfucker who was in uniform? When the motherfuckers in uniform was the niggas who jumped out on them first, as they say. That's what they said. That's what they said. I mean, I can go through the footage and find this police chief trying to give you this beginning, the story from her mouth, from lying like a motherfucker, as we can see now. But okay, they try to trick you when they trade the different body cameras. Because the first cop you seen hit this body camera footage. Now you go into the cop that's behind him. I don't understand how the fuck this car is a Cincinnati police car, but that's them new cars look gangster as shit. I like that they got black on them. You know what I'm saying? They black and everything. They ain't got no lights on the top of the motherfuckers or nothing. That motherfucker look like that. That's a nice ass police car right there. Yes, that you can tell that's the police right there. When you pull up to a car, that's what that motherfucker looks like. That's what a Cincinnati police car looks like. Hold, we gonna show. This is exactly what a police car looks like. That's no fucking way.
That's crazy, bro.
That is a police car. That is a fucking Cincinnati. That is the marked police car for Cincinnati. The Hamilton. That's the police car. The Cincinnati Police Department. Damn. That is the fucking car. That's what every fucking police car looks like in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's the fucking car right there. And I'm being motherfucking sarcastic. Please understand. Sarcasm. But that's where you have it. This right here is the car that this cop hopped out of. That's how he was so far up in front of this motherfucker who was supposed to be the motherfucker in plain clothes. But okay. As you can see, they said, here you go, right here, really slow. Hold up, wait. You can't see, but right here, they say he fell. But that's it. The witnesses say that was him placing the gun on the ground before he took off and start running. The police, out of their own mouth, the police chief said the other officers around heard the metal hit the ground. So they want you to believe now that he dropped the gun or placed the gun down, picked it back up, and continued to run. This other cop is already over here. Look at. Here he goes again. Now we're back to the first cop. The first cop body camera that you see. Look, he's up. As soon as he come through the dumpster, he up aimed.
Mm-hmm.
There's your gun pointed right there. If you got a gun pointed at you, it was right there. He's not even looking at you. He's not even fucking looking.
Damn.
But if he got a gun, that gun is right here with my mouse pointer. That would be the gun that he's pointing at the cop. So that means the gun would have been in his right hand, because you're not pointing a gun like that. With your just physics, you're not pointing a gun like that with your left hand at a cop like that. It's got to be in the other hand for you to point it at them. You're not just going. You know what I'm saying? You don't see his arm extended out to the left. You see him running at a. You see him cutting, he running. You see the cop, he see where the cop's coming from, and he take off in the opposite direction.
Damn. Might as well shot him in the
Where's
back.
I'm looking, I'm okay. He's got the gun pointed under his jacket or under his hoodie towards the cop. I'm giving them every fucking out I can give them. He's got a gun pointed at him at a bladed position. This is not bladed. This is not bladed at all. This is flight. This is flight, not fight. This is flight. He is in flight mode.
Yeah, he ain't even thinking about he's thinking about getting away.
I'm slow this down to 2.5. I gotta slow it down because it's gotta be slowed down. I'm sorry. I wanna try to do like a play by play type shit with this. But let me see if I can. No. We want to get it like 0.3, about right there. See, oh shit. See, no, don't tell me y'all cut away from before y'all show before you show what happened. Don't cut away before you show what happened. Oh no, we got to get the body camera footage. Because they cut it away. They cut away. Okay, but they cut away from that. But you can listen to this lady tell this lie up here. How she tries to tiptoe around this shit.
She looks like she capping.
She's not the person that did the autopsy. She's not the person that did it. She's just giving a report of the findings. She's just giving a report of what they found.
Information was being shared.
We wanted to present you with the actual facts and not have conjecture out there with somebody saying this and somebody saying this, and and it's all confusing, and then the tensions are going up. So let me provide you with the actual facts.
Ryan,
the actual facts, because they didn't lie enough already. I apologize, because that's not even. I gotta figure out what this lady told you. Wait, we gotta go for what this lady said. Okay, here we go. Okay, bang, here we go. Ready? Let's go. Stop sharing that. We're gonna share something else. Because these motherfuckers will lie to you in your face and make you believe that they ain't said some shit that they saying, and then tell you they ain't said what the fuck they just said.
Ready? All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming at such short notice, and I know it was rather short notice. So first I want to address having to cancel the press conference on Friday. As you know, we were served with grand jury subpoenas on Thursday. And in my 13 years as coroner, I've never been served with a grand jury subpoena. And
He's never been served with a grand jury subpoena. 13 years.
Looked into it, and I believe, at least in the history of Hamilton County in the last 40 years, that hasn't happened to any of the coroners. So
hasn't happened to any of the coroners in 40 years. Okay.
This was new territory. We had to learn some things. We had to consult some people. We had to ask.
We got to tiptoe around this situation because this shit is volatile. And what you're going to find is we fucked up, and we got to say we fucked up without saying we fucked up. We got to pass the blame to the person who got shot. Pass the blame to the victim is what they do.
A lot of questions. And so I decided putting off a press conference until we got some answers was the better way to handle things. So thank you.
You say what? Putting off what? You decided, or who decided that? See, that's the word games they be playing. My bad. I'm pausing it.
To any of the coroners. So This was new territory. We had to learn some things. We had to consult some people. We had to ask a lot of questions. And so I decided putting off a press conference until we got some answers was the better way to handle things.
You decided putting off the press conference until you got, who the fuck? Okay. I don't know why it's her decision to tell the coroner finding the findings when she didn't even do the autopsy. I don't know who the fuck this lady is, but hey, I just thought she worked there. But she had to consult some people. They had to talk to some people. They had to make sure they said the right things. They got to make sure they ducks are in a row because they got a lawsuit on their hands.
Yeah,
And they might have a criminal. This might be a criminal investigation. This might turn into a criminal investigation, and they're most likely going to have a lawsuit on their hands.
13-year-old
Wrongful death.
Oh boy, man, that's so fucked up.
But she said she decided. I don't think motherfucker. She said she decided. I decided. Who the fuck left you in charge of this shit? You're just the corner. You just.
A lot of questions, and so I decided putting off a press conference until we got some answers was the better way to handle things. So
you decided putting off the press conference until you got some answers. The fuck?
Thank you for coming for the delayed press conference, shall we say, postponed. In the interim, I understand that some of the autopsy findings have been relayed to the public. And I just thought
The
that
other kid got shot too. You got one 18-year-old, another 13-year-old. This shit's insane, bro.
Man, the city about to go up crazy. But she keeps saying she decided. She keeps saying it's her decision. I keep hearing. I don't know if motherfucker hear. She keeps saying I decided. Me.
Oh, how, man?
How the fuck is this your? How the fuck is this your? Who are you to decide this?
Yeah.
Who left you in charge of this shit? But I don't know. That's just a question I got. I don't know. I don't know. She might have the jurisdiction or the power or that might be just her job to decide this shit. I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
I understand that some of the autopsy findings have been relayed to the public. And I just thought that the public should hear that from us, from our office directly, so that they get the facts straight and so that the information is correct. I want to start off with saying, first of all, our condolences to the grieving families, because this is not easy for anybody.
Okay. I want to give her credit, and I'm going to take it away just as quick as I'm giving it to her. You want to give your condolences to the grieving families? What families are you talking about? There's only one person that's been murdered here.
Right.
Who the fuck? Who are you giving? Who is these extra people you giving condolences to?
I noticed that too. She put plural on it.
Who are these families that you're giving condolences to? It's only one family. Ryan Hinton. He's the kid he's the 18-year-old that been killed.
18-year-old kid, man, that's crazy.
Who the hell are you giving? Who is the other families you giving? Who is the other besides the Hintons? Who are you giving condolences to? I don't understand. Who are you giving condolences to in this situation? Oh, let me guess. You're talking about Sheriff Deputy Henderson. You're talking about his family. That ain't got shit to do with this. Why are you speaking on that when that ain't got shit to do with this? Those are two separate cases. Just because the actions of y'all officers led to that other situation don't mean that you're supposed to tie them in with this shit. This is strictly about the Hintons. Ryan Hinton, not Henderson.
And not only that, like how they
condolences to that man. Condolences to that man's family.
And they shot him, and not once. They shot him like 3 times. Bro.
Yes, he got shot 3 times. Yes,
crazy.
But she's giving condolences to a family that's not even who. I understand you want to be politically correct and give your condolences to Henderson's family. My condolences goes out to his family as well. But that has nothing to do in this situation.
Right.
Those are
Yes,
two totally
he's
separate
bringing up a
acts.
whole different
Why are you offering condolences to something that has nothing to do with this? Why not just offer condolences to everybody who died around that time? Everybody's grieving family. Why not just give condolences to everybody then? But hey, that's just me. It's just me asking questions, nitpicking.
And like it's like he was aiming
These motherfuckers' lives.
They shot him in his forearm. Then they turned around and shot him in his sternum and his chest. Like what they was
No,
hunting him.
see, Maze. What you not hearing is the third shot. How the fuck did he get shot in the right side?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
You got an officer shooting at him from the left side. How the fuck did the third shot go in on the right side? Who else shot him? And see, and here we get. And this is where they gonna play this little word game.
Listen, and let me tell you what else I heard. They're trying to indicate like 1 or 2 bullets could have caused that damage, bro. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? The injuries could have been caused by 1 or 2 bullets. That don't even make no sense.
Bullet. The police. They found out how to curve bullets. They found out how to curve bullets. And then they plan on it now.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to make bullets curve and go in from the right side when he shot from the left side. But we're gonna let her tell y'all that. We're gonna let her tell y'all what these bullets went through. And where's the diagram? Where's your fuck it? We just play it out.
And no matter what family you are, there are victims in this, and they're not just the people that have passed away. It's really the family members who are left to deal with their grief.
Why are you talking about family members? This is just one fucking family. This is one family.
And
but
then
your offers
the three dudes that was with him, they didn't even get they alive. So I don't know what
she's giving condolences to the CEO's family in this situation. I don't understand why.
Yeah, it don't make sense.
Why would you be lending condolences to a family that had, to a person that had nothing to do with this? Why are you offering? Why not? Hey, just condolences to everybody who fucking died.
Yeah, like you said, that's political shit.
Okay, like I said, I wanted to give her credit, but she just took it right the fuck back by saying condolences to the families. It's only one. I understand the circumstances led to that other situation, but there's only one grieving family here in this situation.
Right.
But they're tying this shit. Okay, just go ahead and do what it do. Give condolences to everybody. Fuck it. Why not? Everybody who died yesterday, the day before, and all the families, everybody lost somebody. Fuck it. Everybody just didn't have somebody die. Fuck, we give condolences to everybody. Why not just everybody? You're giving it out to everybody. Fuck you. Just pass out condolences then. It don't mean shit.
So in the interest of hopefully easing some of the pain and also to be able to provide the media, and you have sent me many written requests asking for the preliminary autopsy findings. And we've always worked well together in trying to provide.
Why can't you just say what the fuck going on? Why do you have to? What's up with this prepping me up for this shit that you about to tell? Why not just get to the fucking point? You want to sit here and feed us this word salad bullshit that don't mean fucking nothing.
The information and the truth to the public. So I'm counting on you to do that here. And so I thought I will give you.
Hold up. Simpson in the building. It's possible for a bullet to go into both sides if he spun, body turn from the force. Let me put that on us. Let me show that. Let me try to put that on a. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I can take that off the stage. It's possible for a bullet to go in to both sides if he spun, body turn from the force when he got hit the first time.
That don't make no sense.
Hey, he was spinning. I give you that. Okay, cool. I'm giving them every benefit of the doubt. I'm giving them every out, Samson. I'm gonna give you every out. I promise I'm gonna give you every out possible to these motherfuckers. But let's listen to what this lady say.
Give you a copy of this when I'm done with the press conference, but I wanted to at least give you the preliminary autopsy findings on Ryan Hinton. So Mr. Hinton had 3 gunshot wounds to his body. And this is in no particular order, but there was one in the left forearm, and there was an entrance wound and an exit wound, and it was soft tissue injury only.
Left forearm. He got hit running left forearm. So it went in from the forearm. I know you know where your forearm at, and it probably went into his side, all soft tissue. But okay, not nothing.
Did not contact any bone, and just skin wounds, entrance and.
I'm gonna make sure I'm put Samson comment on the screen. I'm putting this comment on the screen so people can. The bullet hitting you from the side can turn the body. Hey Sam, I'm giving them every Samson. I'm giving them every one of them, bro. I'm giving them every out possible here.
Definitely possible.
But let's just hear what let's just go with it.
To hit both sides.
There was a second gunshot wound in the left lateral chest.
Left lateral chest.
So underneath the axilla.
And when given this shit, there is not a diagram. You don't have a body. You don't have a skeleton. You don't have a visual that you can give. You can just give the words. You can't demonstrate where the entry and exit. You gotta say it. Because if you show us, you know it ain't gonna make no fucking sense. But okay, don't show us. Don't give us a fucking a person or a pointer view. You know, we in an anatomy class where you're, hey, this is where the bullet went in. This is where the bullet went out. This is where the bullet. Hey, don't give us that. Just tell us what the fuck happened. Don't show us. Just tell us.
Meaning the armpit, entrance and exit. There was a second gunshot wound in the left lateral chest. So underneath the axilla, meaning the armpit. And that one did traverse the chest, and it did traverse through the left ventricle, and it exited the chest near the sternum.
It exited the chest near the sternum. Now, I'm not a fucking rocket scientist, but if you got shot in the side, it's going to travel side. You're not going to have a through the side and out of the front unless it was at a backwards angle. But that's a question that's going to be asked. Shut the fuck up, Julian. Let her tell the story.
We believe that.
And understand these three, understand these 3 gunshot wounds are in no particular order. This is random particular order.
Is the lethal wound. There was a third, basically just beneath the skin wound, and it was in the right posterolateral chest.
Right posterolateral chest. That's right under your armpit. I got one of those gunshot wounds. I got one right there.
Adjacent to the shoulder, and it was soft tissue only. It traveled beneath the skin and ended just beneath the skull, and we were able to retrieve that bullet.
So he got hit under his right arm, and it traveled upwards towards his neck, right below the base of the skull. So they got it basically out of his neck. So that means he was spinning after being shot, I guess, with the second shot, the one that exited the chest, the sternum. I guess that bullet spun him, and the third bullet caught him in the right side and traveled up to the neck, all soft tissue.
That shit's crazy.
And came out beneath the neck.
I think there was 2 shooters.
I'm giving them. It was one shooter. The body, he spun. He got spun around. He did get spun around.
So, Mr. Hinton's cause of death is a gunshot wound to the torso. Left lateral chest, we believe, was the lethal wound. And his manner of death is homicide.
Manner of death, homicide. Bing, 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 bing. Let's get it.
So I wanted to make sure you got the exact facts from us and relay that to the public. And again, there are no words to express our grief and our sorrow to the family members. And we hope that this provides some solace to know the actual facts.
As if they didn't already know. This ain't for the fucking family. This is for the public.
Mm-hmm.
This is the grandstand for the public. The family already fucking knows what the fuck happened. But hey,
yeah, I mean, you could.
They saw it. They saw it first.
And Rodney,
they saw the body camera footage before. They saw the body camera footage before the police released the body camera footage. This is all for the public. This is all public display. This ain't got shit to do with bringing solace to the fucking family or bringing closure or any gig. This ain't got shit to do with. This is all grandstanding for public perception.
Right there by the University of Cincinnati. He was directing traffic, and
ready
his dad,
to take
Rodney
questions,
Hill,
but they're going to be limited to our portion
down.
of the investigation.
So can you
provide some solace to know the actual facts?
The actual facts that they didn't already know. But okay.
You ready to take questions?
I'm ready to take questions, but they're going to be limited to our portion of the investigation.
They're gonna be. You see how she already look. We ain't taking no questions. It's limited to our portion of the investigation. What else will we be asking you about, bitch?
He's already setting the stage.
Yeah. What questions do you think we're gonna be asking you that don't have to do with this shit? What the? Oh my God.
So can you talk about that? The bullet wound that killed him. Did that go through his arm and then enter his chest? Is that one bullet?
There is a possibility that that could have been the same bullet, because when you're running, usually you've got your arms, contracted in a 90-degree elbow position, and you're running back and forth like this. So it's possible that the same bullet traversed the left forearm and into the left side of the chest.
If the bullet that killed him went in his side and out his sternum, which is his chest, does that mean he was shot from slightly behind?
No, it was straight from the side.
From the side.
You hear what this man just... No, it was straight from the side. I'm not a fucking rocket scientist. But when is the bullet going to turn and come out his fucking chest if he's running? As you just said, his arms are contracted 90-degree angle. If it went into his side, it wouldn't have came out of his fucking chest unless it was at a backwards angle.
I don't even
it would have went straight through the side unless it hit something else and took unless it hit a bone and changed the trajectory of the bullet. But no, you didn't say it went out his fucking chest. It went through his side and out of his chest. Any fucking body that's not the fucking corner know that the bitch, he got shot from a backwards. He got shot from slightly behind.
Had to.
Yes, it went into his side. It was at a sideways angle, but it was at a diagonal. He was running away. He got shot in the fucking back. It just,
Yeah.
he went through his side. It went through the side of him and came out the fucking chest. If he was running forward, the motherfucking bullet wouldn't have went out his chest. It would have came more out of his fucking side because he would have still been moving.
Yeah,
It would have had to
of,
hit something to turn to come out of his chest if it was just at his side where shot. But hey, fuck it. Let them say whatever. They don't have a diagram. They don't have anything. They don't have a pointer. They don't have anywhere to show you like here the bullet traveled from here to here. It traveled like no. Just say the words, and hopefully you can muddy the waters without saying that because hey, showing us exactly how the shit happened. Which you could have done, which could have been done if that's what you really wanted to fucking do, but it's not. You wanted the grandstand for the public. That's why we don't have a diagram. That's why we don't have a pointer saying here, it entered here and it exited here. It went here and it did this. It hit this and it went there. You don't have any of that. You're just telling me that it went through his side and came out of his chest.
Yeah, they don't want to show none of that.
How the fuck do you go? How the fuck does a bullet go, Samson? Samson, please, brother, please. I mean, hold up. It had to be a diagonal angle. Okay. Okay, Samson. I'm going with you, bruh. Because I told you I'm gonna give these motherfuckers every bit of the fucking I'm gonna give these motherfuckers every out that I can, Samson. I'm shooting them all types of bail, bruh. I'm shooting them all types of bail. Every fucking bail I can shoot them, I'm shooting them. I'm gonna give it to them. You know I don't fuck with these motherfuckers, but I'm gonna be on their side and say, okay. It had to be a diagonal angle. Okay. I'm not okay. So I'm not a goddamn. I'm not a genius. I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm just hey.
Exactly, Blue.
Okay. Hey, Samson. Hey. But I stick by the spin after the second shot. Samson. Okay, cool. He spun. I seen him spin. I seen him. I can show it. If I can find a video, I'll show you where he did spin. He did get hit and he did spin.
That's obvious.
Yes, he did spin. He got hit and he spun. He got hit and he spun. Yes. But the spin on that bullet, hey, Sam, the spin on it is something different. But we're gonna listen to what this bitch tell us when we answer these, when she asks these questions. We're gonna go back. My bad. We're gonna repeat. Hey, Samson, I'm giving these motherfuckers all types of bail that I can give them. I promise I'm gonna give them every. I'm not gonna be the nigga that just no, you motherfuckers is lying. You motherfuckers is lying. You motherfuckers is lying. No, I'm not gonna do. I'm giving them every bit. I'm being
fair.
As fair as possible.
Yeah.
But don't spit in my fucking face and then tell me it's raining. That's all I'm asking you. Don't spit in my face and don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Please don't. Don't insult my fucking intelligence. That's all I'm asking is for my intelligence not to be insulted. That's all I'm asking. That's it.
In his side and out his sternum, which is his chest. Does that mean he was shot from slightly behind?
No, it was straight.
You see how fast? No, straight in the side. Bitch. If that means it would have exited out his other side, not out of his fucking chest. Like, don't come on, don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. That's all I'm asking. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. That's all I'm asking. I'm fucking with you, Samson. I'm no Diddy. I'm rocking with you on this shit right now, Samson. This is your world, bro. It sounds and looks like bad shooting. My point was possibly the same cop that to have hit him without. Yes, it's very it's possible in a motherfucker. It's possible in a motherfucker, Samson. Yes, I give you that. It's possible as shit. Hey, I'm not arguing that with you, brother. I'm gonna get he got hit and he spun. I saw the video of him spinning when he got hit. Yes, but you can't tell me he got shot on a sideways angle
And he got shot straight on side, and it went out of his chest. Straight on side and go out of your chest. What did it? What the fuck did it hit that it would have went out of his chest from the side? I don't know. But hey, let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
And out his sternum, which is his chest. Does that mean he was shot from slightly behind?
No, it was straight from the side. This is mid-lateral side. And
mid-lateral side, when we just watched this body camera footage, I want to say, because I got to find a body camera footage of him just being shot, where you see him spin, because he did get spun around. So I'm going to contest, he got hit by the same cop fired all the bullets that hit him. Same cop. I'm not even going to, fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'm starting
But
to lean to
conspiracy
that,
theorists will say he got shot from another cop from a different angle. But hey, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna concede. No, he got
Yeah.
there was this one cop shot him.
Devil's advocate, he got
It was
shot by another cop, but I think
it was a one cop shooting.
Yeah,
but
I think so too.
It was not a fucking. It was not a uniformed Cincinnati police officer that shot him. It was a nigga in blue jeans that shot him. How the fuck did he get there if the motherfucking police, the marked cars, made the initial contact? How the fuck did he get up there in front of the police, the plain clothes, the regular clothes police, and he in plain clothes? How the fuck did he make it past those guys that he was already ready to shoot? But hey, okay, fuck it, let's give him the doubt. Let's give it to him.
If you're asking why did it go toward the front, it did contact a rib on the way. So, as you know, when projectiles, you can talk to somebody who's a physics expert or a firearms expert, when they hit something solid, they tend to deflect.
And did you recover that bullet, or was it the other? That was the one you did not.
Yeah, no, there were pieces of that bullet that we recovered, but not the entire bullet, no.
How do you know that that's this? If you recovered just pieces of the bullet, how do you fucking know that that's the bullet that hit in his side and bounced off a rib? How you don't know that was another bullet? How do you know that that was the bullet? You only recovered one, but you know where the entry and exit wounds were and what it hit on the way. Let's give it to him.
And he basically bled to death then would have been what happened.
We didn't have a scene response. We only responded to the hospital, so I'm not sure what happened at the scene. So
the third bullet that you were able to retrieve from the right posterior
neck
chest.
No, it was recovered from the neck, just below the skull.
So you're saying he was shot?
The neck just below the skull. I'm putting my mouth just below the skull, so it's somewhere in this area. And if she was to give us a diagram, it would be right here where this bullet was recovered from. Somewhere in this area, just below the skull, is right here. It's the neck. I mean, I don't know why the fuck she can't just say that, but hey, okay.
No, I said he was shot in the right posterolateral near the shoulder.
No, I said he was shot in the, understand, this is what I said, because I'm not gonna, bitch, speak in layman's terms.
Yeah, she thinks.
Matter of fact, stop speaking in layman's terms and give me a fucking pointer. I'm pretty sure you got a laser. I'm pretty sure you had a fucking you're a corner. You had a fucking body diagram somewhere. You couldn't even draw a picture, a stick figure. Like, hey, you need a stick figure. It went in right here and went right here. You couldn't do that. You couldn't have did that. You know, you had to say it. That way you can't say, hey, we showed them where the trajectory of the bullet. We ain't gonna show you, we just gonna tell you. Any other time they gonna goddamn point this shit out to you. They're gonna show you, hey, it traveled from here and it went here and it did this and it did this. They're gonna have a pointer, they're gonna have the whole nine. But for some reason they just gonna tell us. give us this fucking word salad that means fucking nothing.
Almost that angle that you see in that body cam.
I cannot comment on the body cam. First of all, there was so much motion, and I am not.
What?
Bitch, how the fuck you can't comment on the body cam yet you commenting on the body cam? This is the shit that pisses. Bitch, you gonna tell me you can't comment while you're commenting on it? Quit fucking playing with me,
You can't
man.
make this shit up.
You're literally telling me you can't comment, but there was so much motion on it? Bitch, that means you're commenting on it.
Yeah, that definitely means you've been watching it.
Oh my, this bitch literally said.
That you see in that body cam.
I cannot comment on the body cam. First of all, there was so much motion, and I am not a body cam expert.
First of all, there was so much motion, and I'm not a body cam. Bitch, that's commenting on the body camera footage. That's literally what the fuck you're doing.
Right, that's why we slowed it down.
I get a little motion sick anyway, so that's not my cup of.
Let's listen to what this. Let's tiptoe her way through this shit.
First of all, there was so much motion, and I am not a body cam expert, and I get a little motion sick anyway, so that's not my.
What?
So the fuck get.
Bro, she's giving me a headache.
I get motion sickness when I'm on a fucking boat. What the fuck does that mean, bitch? Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Come to tell me facts, but you want to give me your personal shit? I thought you was giving me facts about the case, not the facts about your body sick. How the fuck you get motion sickness all of a sudden? Now you got motion sickness. A body camera footage makes you queasy on the stuff. You got to go to the bed. You have to vomit.
The city's on tilt, man. It's gonna be a fucking riot.
You bitch. This bitch said I get motion sickness. Like that's supposed to do. Like I get motion sickness. Bitch. Who the fuck cares what you get? What the fuck?
That's crazy.
This bitch said I get motion sickness. Bitch.
But you're a corner.
Do you have to do you get morning sickness when you pregnant, bitch, too? Tell me that. The fuck I care about that shit for? The fuck? Tell me what type of fucking how many sugars you like in your coffee, bitch.
You get sick when you're looking at all them dead bodies.
First of all, there was so much motion, and I am not a body cam expert, and I get a little motion sick anyway, so.
I get a little motion sick anyway. Bitch, quit giving me excuses. This is all you're doing is giving me fucking excuses on why the fuck you can't say what the fuck we all know.
And she laughing too. It looked like she's smiling through this shit.
Because this shit is a game to these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my cup of tea, so you're gonna.
What about your cup of coffee? Bitch, I don't care what your cup of tea. I don't care what your ex.
I have to ask somebody about the body cam footage. Yeah.
So can you then talk about where that bullet entered that body in plain speak and where
you hear that? Look, that's how. Can you comment on where that motherfucking bullet is and talk to us in layman's term, bitch? You're trying to give us this goddamn word salad with
and
all these goddamn.
And she's agreeing with him. Look at that smirk.
She know exactly. Quit insulting my fucking intelligence to my face, bitch. What the fuck did you come out here for? You came out here to grandstand for the public. You care about public perception. This ain't got shit to do with the family. This all public perception for you and the goddamn the PR team with the motherfuckers put out. So y'all don't have a fucking a city ready to overthrow the whole fucking shit on you motherfuckers. But that's where they bout at with this shit. They ready to throw the whole book at you motherfuckers. They been losing trust. The city is on tilt and already have been the Cincinnati police ain't already liked anyway. They already do a whole lot of underhanded bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They always on some bullshit. The city already don't trust their ass. And y'all got this shit and y'all spitting in the motherfucking people's face, telling them it's draining. This bitch, big ass smile on her face. Can you tell me in layman's terms what the fuck you saying? Can you say it for us idiots? For us that don't notice that they ain't went to motherfucking medical school, can you tell me what the fuck happened, bitch? Other than that, you ain't doing shit. I guarantee the Hintons don't know nothing about no motherfucking post-lateral, goddamn sternum, none of that. Bitch, you can tell me it's forearm. Why, hey, why not? It went through right there next to his third vein. Oh my, these motherfuckers.
It entered the side of the chest. It impacted the left 7th rib. And then it traveled through the left side of the chest, through the left ventricle, and then out the front.
And then the other.
Thank you, bitch. It went through the side, hit a rib, and out of the front. Fucking backward at an angle, bitch. It was at a backwards angle. Just say it and get the fuck out the way, because you ain't doing shit but making motherfuckers more mad at y'all. That's all you doing, bitch.
Yeah, they shot him in the back from the side, but it was still.
He got shot in the goddamn back. He got shot in the back. He got shot from a backwards angle. That's all that meant. He wasn't facing the goddamn police officer. He wasn't at a bladed position. If he was at a bladed fucking position, there would be no goddamn. He would have a chest. It would be at some point a entry room in the front of the chest going towards the back. If he was at a bladed position, which y'all said he was at a bladed position. That means he was facing you. How the fuck do you hit him in the side if he facing you? It don't make y'all can't. These motherfuckers. Yeah.
And talk about where that bullet entered that body in plain speak and where it exited.
Plain speak, bitch. Don't give us these terms that they told you to say when y'all did what you said at the beginning. We had to do this and ask some questions and make sure we talk to this person, and we had to say this, and we had to make sure we could say this, and we had to make sure we did. Bitch, we know what the fuck y'all did. Just say it and get the fuck out the way. Quit insulting motherfuckers' intelligence, because y'all not gonna do nothing but make the motherfucking city rally against you even more.
Yeah, it's gonna be picking signs soon, man. It's gonna get bad.
It impacted the left 7th rib. And then it traveled through the left side of the chest, through the left ventricle, and then out the front.
And then the other bullet, how would that bullet have, in plain speak, entered and exited?
This is some bullshit.
She looking in the air. Look at her. Looking
for
but
understand. No, because
for fake shit.
This is the dumb shit right here. This motherfucking is asking the questions. He's asking her, can you say it in plain speak when you say this? Don't give me a fucking a word salad. Can you plain speak in layman's term every fucking bullet that hit? He got to say this. He literally has to say this shit with asking every question.
Mm-hmm.
He's
got a pride. He's got a pride out of her.
Can you plain speak when you tell me about this bullet? Can you plain speak when you talk about this bullet? Bitch, just plain speak.
Left side of the chest, through the left ventricle, and then out the front.
And then the other bullet, how would that bullet have, in plain speak?
He's in plain speak. He got to say plain speak every time he say, bitch. Can you give it to us in layman's terms? Can you dumb it down for us fucking idiots?
Entered and exited.
It entered, plain speaking. I mean, I'm a physician. This is right posterolateral chest.
He
I'm a
must be
physician. Post lateral right. Bitch.
Man.
Now you can't goddamn say what the fuck we all know because you want to plain speak. Now you want to say, hey, hey, I'm a rocket scientist. Hey, the goddamn the square root of pi is bitch. We don't give a fuck. Tell us what the numbers is. Can you plain speak? Hey, I'm a physician. This means
So
the
you can't
fuck is
plain speak just because you're.
because you're a physician means you can't plainly speak to us. You can't tell us what the fuck you talking about because you're a physician. You so fucking smart, you that stupid bitch.
That's crazy. Hey, that's a bars. He's just so smart. She's stupid.
Chest is, near the shoulder, and then traveled up underneath the skin, and then ended at the base of the skull without impacting bone or anything along the
But
way. It
she's
was all
getting
soft
nervous
tissue.
now. Underneath the skin, she said.
All soft tissue. The base of the skull. Where is that, bitch? Your fucking neck.
She can't say it, man.
You can't just say the neck. You got to say the base of the skull, bitch. Oh, this
beneath the skin.
That would have had to be then as he was going down.
You're going to have to talk to somebody about that because
that's it. That was the bullet that the third bullet that hit him as he was going down. He was. That's the bullet that spun it. That was the second bullet, the one that hit his chest, spun him. The third one was the one as he was going down. He got shot 3 times by the same fucking officer. I grant you that, but he got shot in the fucking back. You shot this young man in the fucking back. Just because the entry wound, the entry wound wasn't in his back, don't mean you didn't shoot him in the back. You shot him from the. Hold on. Let me say that. You didn't shoot him in the back. You shot him from the back. Let me say that. Let me say it the right way. You didn't shoot him in the back. You shot him from the back. And you didn't shoot him. The police shot him, bitch. I know we're not talking about you, ho. Just so this. Hey, I didn't shoot anything. I didn't pull a gun. I'm a physician. I don't shoot guns. Bitch, we know. We talking about the gun. You, we meaning you motherfuckers.
And it just happened
You
to be
shot this young man
where it would go
at
to
a
a side
fuck.
now.
You shot that man from behind. You shot that man from behind, not a bladed position. You shot this young man from behind. Just say the shit.
Again, I can't comment on the body cam footage of the skull without impacting bone or anything along the way. It was all soft tissue beneath the skin.
That would have had to be then as he was going down.
You're going to have to talk to somebody about that.
You're going to have to talk to somebody. Bitch, I thought you was the motherfucker that was supposed to be giving us the answers to it. Who the fuck do we talk to if we are not talking to you about the fucking bullet, ho? Who the fuck do we talk to then? What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck?
That because again, I can't comment on the body cam footage or
that ain't get.
What's that got to do?
What the body camera footage got to do about how the fuck the man was spinning and where he got shot at when he fell? Or where he got shot as he was falling? He got spun around. That's the body camera footage? So the bullets don't tell you this.
She's trying to change the subject again.
Why are you going to the body? I'm not asking about the body camera footage, bitch. We're asking about the bullets that hit him. Not the body camera footage. Why are you hey, you're going to have to talk to somebody else about the body camera footage. Bitch, we ain't asking about the body camera footage. We're asking about the bullets that hit him. What the fuck are you doing here, ho?
what position his body was in at the time. And I can't also tell you which gunshot wound preceded which. I don't know the order. I can just tell you the gunshot wounds there are 3 entrance wounds and 2 exit wounds.
So one of the bullets is still in him.
That's the one they got from that's the one they recovered from his neck. There were 2 entry wounds. 3 entry wounds, 2 exit wounds. And this bitch talking about body camera footage.
That's yeah.
What the fuck is you doing here, ho?
There the convo.
But it's possible that there were only two bullets that hit him.
It's possible.
It's possible that there are only 2 bullets that hit him. How the fuck do you have? Bitch, you just told me there are 3 entry wounds, 2 exit wounds. How the fuck does 2 bullets make 3 entry wounds? Am I tripping? Did she not just say that? Let me go back. See, this is the shit I'm talking. I ain't watched this whole shit. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I caught. I had like a 2 minute. I didn't even see this whole shit. My bad, y'all. Whoa.
And I can't also tell you which one was which.
As he was going down.
You're gonna have to talk to somebody about that because again, I can't comment on the body cam footage or.
He didn't ask about. He asked about the shots that as he was going down.
Yeah, that ain't got.
That means he got shot as he was. Bitch, that's that. Oh my God. See, when you see Simpson, when you want to give these motherfuckers the hey, yeah, he got shot by the same cop as he was following. The bitch just tell you, hey, I don't want to comment on that because hey, shit. Well, damn, that could you blame a motherfucker for saying, hey, he probably got shot from a third motherfucker. He probably got shot from another whole motherfucker from a whole different angle. You're not telling us what the fuck the bullet would have did. You're not telling us about the body camera footage. You're telling me about the way the bullets traveled and hit him. But hey, fuck it.
What position his body was in at the time. And I can't also tell you which gunshot wound preceded which. I don't know the order. I can just tell you the gunshot wounds there are 3 entrance wounds and 2 exit wounds.
Okay, there are 3 entry wounds, 2 exit wounds.
But it's possible that there were only two bullets that hit him.
It's possible.
So 2 bullets make 3 entry wounds?
That's crazy.
2 bullets make 3 entry wounds.
He's all
Got
over
you.
the place.
Yeah. Got you, bitch.
Go ahead. From a legal perspective, what allows you to talk today that didn't allow you on Friday?
I didn't know that I wasn't allowed on Friday, but I didn't have enough information. And that's why I had to postpone the press conference until I gathered some more information about what my requirements were with respect to the grand jury subpoena. And that's why I took that I wasn't allowed on Friday, but I didn't have enough information. And that's why I had to postpone the press conference until I gathered some more information about what my requirements were with respect to the grand jury subpoena. And that's why I took the time to get the information before I proceeded with the press conference.
What does that mean that you got this subpoena then?
I don't know what that means. I mean, it's a grand jury subpoena asking for materials. And, like I said, I've never had one before in the office.
So, bitch, speculate. You ain't doing shit. You ain't giving a shit. Speculate on why you think the fucking grand jury would have did this and stepped in and before you goddamn gave a press conference.
So that's why I needed to find.
In your 40 fucking years, you don't know about this shit would have happened. You never even heard of a motherfucker being grand jury, the grand jury subpoenaing and shit. You ain't did this in 40 years. What do you think this shit mean, bitch? Since you decided to postpone the shit, since you decided when to say some shit, since you decided what the fuck you was gonna say, why not just, hey, bitch? Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
It didn't stop you from relaying any of this information then?
Not today, but I didn't know what that meant when I find out what that meant.
It didn't stop you from relaying any of this information then?
Not today, but I didn't know what that meant when I received it. So I felt compelled to postpone it until I got some more information and then made a decision then to go ahead and move forward with the press conference.
Does the reason why you wanted to hold this press conference, obviously you said it was to ease the pain of the grieving families. Does it also perhaps ease community tensions?
Well, that is my hope. And I think in my 13.
Keep
Bing,
hoping.
bing, 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 bing.
I mean, like we didn't already know that.
Duh. Bitch, you just insulted my intelligence by saying you wanted to ease the family, bring solace to the family. The family already know this shit. Everything you're saying, the family knew last week. You only doing this shit to grandstand for the public to try to ease the tension that the public has been feeling towards the fucking Cincinnati Police Department for umpteen fucking years. I'm ready to say what I was 15. Yeah, I was 15 when that happened. That could have been the goddamn police chief because she was a little short motherfucking, little bitch that thought she, that could have been the same one because that bitch worked at District 3. And that's bitch, District 3 used to be right up the road for where this young man got killed. I don't know if motherfuckers told when I was telling motherfucking life story when I say we sold dope a half a block away from the police, from the police district. We literally did. Warsaw. We literally sold dope on motherfucking Hawthorne and Warsaw. It's a corner store right there. It's across the street from a fucking United Dairy Farmers. And it's a little mini plaza with Domino's, a store, and it used to be Gold Star Chili. I don't know what the fuck it is now, but we sold dope a half a block away from the fucking district. I know this area all too fucking well. Like I said, when this young man was killed, I lost my virginity to a girl in that fucking that lived in that complex. I used to go in that. I used to walk to that complex in the morning for school to try to get me some coochie. My grandma lived right up the fucking road, right up the hill in Warsaw. I mean, I know this area like the back of my fucking hand. Shit is not. These motherfuckers just like the grandstand. They trying this bitch. Yeah, I don't like this
in the
whole
office, being transparent with the public and the media with what we find.
Being transparent, you're not being transparent. You're trying.
Has been something that we routinely do, and that's part of what I've done in the office.
Ain't nothing transparent about this except for the fact that you're trying to lie.
And I think the family has a right to know. And so we wanted to present you with the actual facts and not have conjecture out there with somebody saying this and somebody saying this, and and it's all confusing, and then the tensions are going up. So let me provide you with the actual facts.
So the facts changed from you postponing the last press conference to this one. The facts changed. So y'all waited because the facts was going to change. Y'all wanted to make sure y'all gave the fact. The facts didn't change then. Y'all didn't give the press conference then because y'all trying to tiptoe around this motherfucking, you're trying to, what they call tiptoe through the tulips. That's how they tiptoe through the tulips with you motherfuckers. That's what y'all trying to do. You're trying to walk this shit down so y'all ain't got a massive fucking lawsuit on your hands, which y'all already got, and y'all just made this shit worse. And I'm gonna explain why they made this shit even worse after this bullshit.
And that's what we are doing here. The other thing is that the family and the prosecutor's office have both been provided with what I'm going to be providing you. The family has also obtained their own private autopsy. So
you think they wouldn't?
They have findings. They already know their findings.
Whoa, wait. They already know their findings. I thought you said you was doing this to bring solace to the family. Well, they already know the findings. What the fuck are you doing this shit for then? You just said you was doing this shit to bring solace to the family at the beginning of this. Hey, I want to give the family the facts. You just said, and the family already got the facts. This ain't got shit to do with the family. This has got everything to do with public fucking perception. And you spitting in my fucking face telling me it's raining. These motherfuckers is...
I'm sure that's been shared with them. So this is what we found in our office.
What did you report to the grand jury?
I don't think I'm allowed to discuss that.
Oh my God.
What did you report to the grand jury?
You're making
I don't think I'm allowed to discuss
face.
that. Bitch! This is what... If this is not the same information that you gave to the grand jury, then what the fuck information did you give to the grand jury that you're not allowed to discuss? If you're bringing facts, and that's what you should have took to the grand jury, which were facts, what the fuck did you tell the grand jury that you can't say here? If you've been just given facts.
And you kind of just, like Dave, can you kind of point to where it is on the body?
You know what? I didn't do the autopsy. So
Just keep finding.
I didn't do the autopsy. You hear what he said? He said, "Can you give us a diagram? Can you give us a visual?" Oh, I didn't do the autopsy. That means you can't give us a fucking visual of the fucking facts, bitch.
Can't make this shit up, man.
Did you report to the grand jury?
I don't think I'm allowed to discuss that.
What did you report to the grand jury? I don't think I'm allowed to discuss that. You didn't report the facts to the grand jury, bitch?
Can you kind of just, like Dave, can you
He's at
kind
loss
of
for
point
words,
to
man.
where it is on?
No, it's not he's at a loss for words. It's that they're trying to pry shit out of her. So they gotta say shit in order for her not to duck around and tiptoe through the fucking tulips with the fuck she's saying. They gotta trying to pry information out of this bitch when it should be facts.
I mean, you know, hypothetically, you know, he's pretty much like he's stressed. You know,
Yeah, he trying to figure out how the fuck can I say this to give us a fucking answer. God damn, can we get an answer? You ain't did shit up here, but goddamn tiptoe through the fucking tulips. I like it. I forgot what the fuck did I hear that shit on? I think that was Boondock Saints.
Yeah, that's bars, bro.
That's one of my favorite movies, Boondock Saints. That was one of the people they often Boondock Saints. He said he was like tiptoe through the tulips, which you I forget how but it was tiptoe through the tulips. I gotta find that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that movie again.
Can you kind of just, like Dave, can you kind of point to where it is on the body?
You know what? I didn't do the autopsy.
The man asked, "Can you point to where it is on the body?"
I don't even know. I even got her up there.
Do you have to do the autopsy to be able to point to where it is on the body? That the shit, the facts don't change. You can't. So now you're gonna pass off the blame as, "Oh, I didn't do the autopsy, so I can't tell you. I can't point to what the facts show on the body." These mother. Hey.
So I'm looking at the report, and
Is that going to be on what you give us, like the exact spot where it is?
No, we don't do diagrams or anything like that. I mean,
No, we don't do diagrams and no shit like that. Since when? Since fucking when? If this shit that goes to trial, that's exactly what the jury is going to want to see. They're going to want to see a diagram. They're not going to want to hear a word salad. So you can't tell me y'all don't do that shit. You can't point to where the fucking... you can't tell me that shit. That's some dumbass shit. Good morning. Oh, yeah, because these motherfuckers pissing me off.
Because when you say, I'm thinking like this
I know.
area.
You tell me what? Throw this in the microwave for me for a couple minutes so I can eat that. I'd be cool. You can take the lid off. I'm not actually put a little probably with the little water on it. And can I get some lemonade, please? It ain't even but a lot. It's just a little bit, but damn. I'm about to fuck it up because that shit was good as hell last night.
Yeah, but
Then
I'm
the
gonna go
other one is
get me
like
some grub
here
too.
or here.
Hey.
I'm a little confused on exactly where.
This is what I got from our pathologist.
Yeah.
So
Or here. I'm a little confused on exactly where.
this is what I got from our pathologist.
This man's telling you he's confused on where you're. This is what you got from the pathologist. And what the fuck are you doing here, bitch? Why not you ain't bring the pathologist up here?
Yeah.
So
When did you finish the autopsy, and what was that communication with the police department? You know, with them saying it was, you know, through the chest. Kind of where was the miscommunication there, and what is going to be done moving forward so this doesn't happen again?
Well, this is why I ask that we provide the autopsy findings from our office so that you get the real facts. And how that was communicated to the police, I don't know. I'm not even sure if they were present at the autopsy. Actually, I haven't looked into it. The autopsy was performed the next day.
Why are you here and not the person that did the autopsy? If you, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
It's possible, obviously, that the police were just relaying what they observed as opposed to autopsy results.
It's possible. And I don't know, like I said, they might have been present for the autopsy. I'm not sure. But we also don't, even though you all request it, we don't give you autopsy findings the day that we do them. Because there's a fair amount of looking at all the information.
Wow.
Looking at scene photos, if there are any, looking at the other evidence that we're provided with before we even put together preliminary autopsy findings. And so we don't want to present you with something that we then have to retract later.
Prosecutor Pillage said that she, after you canceled the last press conference, Prosecutor Pillage said that she wanted all of the information gathered, and she wanted to put that out with your autopsy results.
They made that pretty good.
Obviously, this
I had to retract the facts.
subverts that. It precludes that from happening. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, number one, since you're all familiar with Ohio Revised Code 313.10D, which governs how we provide information to the media when the media provides us with written requests. Up until recently, that stated the coroner shall provide preliminary
I didn't even hear what was
autopsy
being
findings,
said. I was
photos,
reaching in the
et cetera, for you to
refrigerator. Cause
view
this bitch lying
in
again. Hold up, wait.
timely manner.
This bitch lied already. I don't know
And
what the fuck she just
we
lied
have
about, but I
always
can tell you
done
she just
that
lied.
in the past.
It precludes that from happening.
Her new name is Cat.
What are your thoughts on that?
Well, number one, since you're all familiar with Ohio Revised Code 313.10D, which governs how we provide information to the media when the media provides us with written requests. Up until recently, that stated the coroner shall provide preliminary autopsy findings, photos, et cetera, for you to view in a timely manner. And we have always done that in the past. And in this particular case, the language now has changed to may, but we thought it was important for you to have it since you've all provided me with so many written requests for access to that. And we have always been transparent with the public in our findings. We're a scientific organization as well as a healthcare organization. And I think the public expects nothing less from us. And that's what we try and do. But we also don't want to provide it so quickly that we haven't had a chance to look at all of the evidence that we have. So our portion of the investigation, this is what we've concluded. Yes, there's still preliminary autopsy findings because there's still a few more things that need to be done, like looking at microscope slides and, you know, confirming all of the laboratory tests. But
Did you get the toxicology back?
yes.
And did that show anything in the system?
You just said Microsoft slides, but we couldn't bring the Microsoft
Yes,
slides. Y'all don't
it
do the
did.
diagrams no more. What the fuck you need the Microsoft slides for?
But does that really affect what happened with?
Well, I was just wondering, are you able to tell us what that was?
I would prefer to wait until we get the rest of the tests back. We're still waiting on a couple of things, so we have some preliminary tests. But again, this is one of those cases where I don't want to precipitously give you information that I may have to back up on and relook at things. So some of those tests take a little while, and it's only been 2 weeks. So
from the reports that you have, I just want to confirm, he was shot in the side.
yes,
And so it was the fatal wound was one that came through the armpit, exited the sternum. So he was not shot in the chest or the back, it was all side.
just below the armpit. So that is still considered chest. It's just the side of the chest. Yeah.
And then the other one, I'm a little still confused on the second one that hit him in the shoulder. Where did that enter?
I said upper posterior lateral chest. I know you're gonna have to go look it up.
Yeah, exactly where that is.
Go look it up. I'm gonna keep it.
You're
Yeah.
saying the back of the
Posterolateral.
Go look it up. Google. You want me to Google, bitch? You want me to Google? You came all this motherfucking way to tell me to Google some shit. Yeah.
My fault. I was in the bathroom.
I need liquor too. Oh.
I said lemonade. You need liquor too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
About to go
What
get
the hell do?
some breakfast, but I'm still going.
So I thought it was kind of empty
still
for a
tuned
man for a
in.
minute. Got like this much in the bottom. This much. Like this
We're
much.
gonna need more than that, cause goddamn, that's worth $50, $60, and the goddamn lemonade $50, $60.
That shit deep too. And it hurt.
Yeah, tell them to fix that motherfucker just like they fixed that one. Hell yeah, that motherfucker good as hell. Yeah, they ain't put a lot of chicken on that shit, but damn, they goddamn had the rice and the beans on that shit. Hey, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. That shit was good as hell. Thank
Dude's
you.
making me hungry talking about all that food.
Yeah, I got some Chipotle popping over here right now. I had some Chipotle from last night. I ain't finished.
Yes, sir.
Adjacent to the
Chipotle. You like Chick-fil-A and shit too?
And that was
Not for real.
not the lethal wound.
That
That
ain't
was
as good as
simply
like,
I'm just a Chick-fil-A lemonade head.
yeah.
I fucks up the lemonade.
I know. That's why we need to roll.
under the skin and traveled literally
I
under
turn my
the skin.
Wi-Fi on that way. I don't lose.
And it was recovered at the base of the skull, but before it entered.
Back to Connie Pillage's
I got it off because
reaction to
my home
the press conference that had been called and then canceled. Are you afraid that having this press conference is going to in any way hamper the prosecutor's efforts?
I am here simply presenting facts, and what I think this goes back to what we talked about just 2 weeks ago. The absolute need to have an independently elected coroner so that the public gets that information from us. I mean, I think over the last several days, all of these issues that have happened come up point out even more the importance of having an independently elected coroner. And, so if the public is watching this, please reach out to your Ohio senators to support Senator Blessing's amendment that he's introducing, removing the language of eliminating elected coroners and instead having them appointed by the commissioners. This is why you need to have us elected. This is why you need to have us elected so that you're hearing directly from us and you're getting the factual information.
You were contained a grand jury?
I'm sorry?
To give you an
Grand jury?
With what I'm presenting?
Yeah, more facts.
Any more than anything else that's already been out in the press? These are just facts. They're going to get the facts anyway.
They're going to be presented this information,
Absolutely.
probably even more, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. They'll get the facts. Yeah, they'll get our evidence and incomplete. So, yeah.
I'm not sure if your report would be able to identify this, but would you be able to see if he was holding an object or a gun, or based on the indentations in the hands or anything like that?
No, where guns are concerned, of course, we're going to check for gunshot residue on hands. But all that tells you, and this is something that, the public watches so many forensic shows. And I know everybody thinks if there's gunshot residue present, that means that they pulled the trigger. Well, it doesn't. It just means that they might have been in the vicinity of somebody that pulled the trigger. They might have been, even the same room, and it might have floated around. They might get a little gunshot residue. But yeah, it could indicate that somebody pulled the trigger too. We always check the hands, but that's if somebody pulled the trigger. But also, if you're shot and there's gunshot residue, there could be gunshot residue from that. So that's not exactly going to be accurate as far as looking.
I'm wondering about what they call a death grip. When you get shot and you're holding something, what did his hands? Did he have the death grip? When you get shot and you holding something, you like your body kind of contracts, and it would have
Yeah.
clenched the gun a little harder. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that, if they look for that. But that's just me nitpicking.
Yeah.
At that information.
Was the pathway of the gunshots consistent with him being in a certain position, whether it was him holding a gun in a bladed position, as police or prosecutors have said? Is there anything that
we can't comment on that? I mean, it passed through his left forearm, so and the left side of his chest.
That's what can
So
you talk about?
That would be where the bullet.
That's all I'm trying to figure out.
And then it exited. It deflected
What the fuck
off
can
the
this bitch talk
7th
about?
rib through, and then it exited near the sternum.
So what additional information are we going to get from a final autopsy report?
The laboratory tests, the toxicology reports, and anything else that we might find as far as, medical issues that
Next, you're gonna tell me he had THC in his
a
system.
detailed analysis of the organs, just to make sure that there aren't any other.
Oh, my bad. It's legal in
medical
Cincinnati. That
issues
shit
that
don't
he
even mean
might have
nothing no
had
more.
That we would, of course, relay to the family that.
Hold up, Samson. There we go.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go. I gotta get Samson. This goddamn the wordplay is slick. Post-lateral chest is towards the back, behind the shoulder. If it was towards the front of the chest, it would be called anterior. If it was a straight on side, okay. Thank you, Samson. Thank you. It would be called mid. Okay, thank you, Samson. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, Samson. I appreciate you, goddamn. I appreciate the comment, bro. Goddamn, babe. Salute to Simpson, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna shoot these motherfuckers all types of bail, as much bail as I can. But this is over with. Hold on, let me see if I can find this video. Let me see if I can find. Is this the one I'm looking for? No, this ain't the one I'm looking for. Okay, but this little bitch right here, evil as shit. This little bitch right here, evil as hell. I want to say this the same motherfucking police officer that roughed me up and banged my head against the car when I was trying to goddamn go home. This little short little bitch right here. This little bitch evil as shit. She evil as hell. She only about goddamn 5 feet tall, but goddamn she got the Napoleon complex, cause she little as shit. So yeah, I think yeah, but this ain't that ain't the one I'm looking. But that's the lady I'm talking about. But that ain't the video I'm looking for. I'm looking for the video of her talking about Brian was at a bladed position, but we don't need it. 'Cause, what happened with follow that man following this shooting, a man watched his son be murdered by the police on by the police and ran down the first officer he saw, allegedly. Rest in peace to Henderson. That, and this is not the video I'm looking for. I'm sorry. This is just telling what this
Good
is
evening,
just the
everybody, and thank you for joining us here this evening. Gathered to give you an update on an incident that you're aware of, I'm sure happened earlier this afternoon, approximately 1 p.m. We had an auto accident at Martin Luther King, Burnett Woods Drive, where a Hamilton County deputy was struck. He was outside his vehicle conducting traffic enforcement. He was struck by a vehicle. It saddens me tremendously to make you aware that he has since passed. I think what is significant for people to know about this accident is the officer was just out doing his job, directing traffic up near the University of Cincinnati for what was supposed to be a glorious day for many. What is significant also to know about this auto accident, as you know, we had a critical incident yesterday in the city of Cincinnati, an officer-involved shooting at approximately 9 a.m. yesterday morning. There is a connection between these two incidents. The driver of today's vehicle that struck a deputy has a family relationship with the 18-year-old that we shot yesterday. So that is currently under investigation by both our homicide unit as well as the traffic unit.
I'll highlight you in a little bit, Jules. I'm going to get some food.
All right, brother. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, if you still on when I get done eating this shit, I'll start back up.
All right. I probably will, but because I'm gonna play the game. But damn, I want to get through this real quick because I want to show.
Yeah,
I want to.
this shit's it's aggravating me, man. That's a fucked up situation, man.
Yeah, I want to highlight. I want to highlight how they try to intimidate that man because
Yeah,
when
I
it's
know.
being.
That's fucked up. I wish I could stay tuned in, man, but I'm driving this shit. But salute to you, man. I appreciate you fucking shedding light on this shit, man. We gotta clean this city up. These motherfuckers is fucking a natty up, man. They got
Yes,
us all
sir.
pissed. I'm telling you, it's
What
gonna get
salute to
nasty,
Maze,
man.
man. Goddamn, make sure y'all go follow Maze and shit. He be going live. He been going live on YouTube and shit now and shit. So make sure y'all go follow Maze, man.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah. Damn. Well, now what's being said in this situation, I don't even because what they saying is that what's being said that this man that they're alleged that did this drive that killed this officer probably wasn't even driving the car. There's been reports that there was an elderly woman in the car with him. Now they saying it could have been his mom, and I don't blame him if his mom was driving the car and she did it. Yeah, I'm gonna go down for my mama too. So yeah, I ain't gonna rat on my moms. You got me fucked up. So if moms was driving the car and she did it, okay, I'm gonna take the charge for her. But that's what they're saying. They're saying it was they're saying the guy that they're alleging to kill this officer was not even driving the car, but that's speculation as far as we know. But that's what's being speculated.
Homicide are jointly investigating the traffic accident. Again, it saddens me to report out that we lost a law enforcement officer in the city today, in this county. My heart goes out to his family, to the Hamilton County deputies, and the sheriff and her leadership team standing.
This bitch is emotional as shit right now. This bitch is emotional as shit right now. She on the verge of tears. But when she was talking about the murder of Ryan, her face was stoic and evil. But she on the verge of tears right here. Because it's somebody she felt a connection to. Even though they work in different capacities, she's still on the verge of breaking down here. She's showing a lot more compassion than what she showed when they was talking about Ryan being murdered.
In here with me today, and to all the members of their organization. With that, I'm gonna let the sheriff say a few words.
Thank you, Chief. It is a very sad day. It's a very sad occasion. And the very first thing I want to do is offer.
I thought the sheriff was Simon Lease. Simon Lease then gave up the motherfucking goddamn. Gave up the sheriff. Oh shit, Simon Lease ain't up there, that
My
motherfucking boat.
condolences to the family and friends of our deputy. The men and women, that you see here behind me, all knew our deputy, and he was so well liked and so well known. We could fill this building with the law enforcement agencies that respect him, love him, his friends, his family. We are so deeply saddened. I want to thank the Cincinnati Police Department, Chief DG.
It was a tragic loss. Hen Dog was definitely not one of the motherfuckers that I think deserved the fate that he got. It's so many of these other motherfuckers that standing behind her that deserve that fate. But what they did was try to intimidate the alleged person to ran him down. Let me pull this up. Let me pull this up. Fuck this bitch with this press conference. Fuck this hoe. Fuck that bitch. We fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. That's boom. Here we go. Right here. This is, oh shit, I ain't sharing the screen. Damn, my bad. I ain't sharing the screen. That's my fault. I ain't sharing the screen. Look at this. With you.
So the court will now set no bond. So the court will now set no.
No, that's not the video I want. That's not the one I want. Nope, that's not the one I want. That's not the one I want. We're the one with Clyde. We're the fucking with Clyde in it. We're the one with Clyde at. We're the one with Clyde at.
As he's walking into the courtroom right now, if we're going to be able to take this live at this moment.
That's the one I'm looking for. But this right here, y'all don't know if y'all see behind. This never fucking happens. This never fucking happens. This right here is an intimidation. This is an intimidation tactic. All these are sheriffs. All these are CEOs, except for this man right here, this black guy right here, and about these people over here in this corner. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold up, we got goddamn state sales in the building.
It's popping.
What's going on, sales? It's y'all see this never fucking happens here. This is an intimidation.
I've seen that before, Jules. Remember that? I think it was in Ohio. Remember that they were like, when the lawyer was like, "Yo, Your Honor, this is intimidation. This ain't right." The whole courtroom was filled up.
I think no. This is right here. This never happens.
But you are right. I mean, what's
this never happens?
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's not normal.
This never happens.
That isn't.
I didn't been. This is court. I think this is courtroom A, because it's courtroom A and B. When you get locked up in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, you been in that building?
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. Yes. Yes. Nigga, I didn't been in that courtroom, not the building. I've been in a courtroom. I didn't been in that same exact room.
You know what's crazy? We talked about this building on this show up years ago. You were telling me about this courthouse.
When you get locked up in Cincinnati, You do a night in the tank. The very next day, this is the room you go to. This is your bond hearing. The very next day, this is your bond hearing. As long as you catch a case, this is the courtroom you're going to be. Is probably this or the next one, or it's courtroom B, A or B. This is where you're going to be. This wall, this sea of COs, never fucking happens.
What's the glass behind it? Is that a holding tank?
No, that's the viewing area. That's for the public, the viewing public.
Oh, okay.
That, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the other video, but I want people to see that this wall of COs, that's an intimidation tactic that never fucking happens. There is never that many COs in a fucking room.
Yo, my nigga,
never.
Those ain't COs, nigga. Those are cops.
Those are COs, nigga.
Oh, those are COs?
Those are sheriff deputies. Those are COs. Everyone, this motherfucker starting here at this right, this pudgy motherfucker in the back right here, with this face. You see this outfit? Those are COs. Except him right here. This black dude ain't a CO. He is CO all the way down this line. Those are COs. Those are the sheriff. Those are the sheriff deputies. Those are the COs.
When you say sheriff deputies, do they work only in that building, or are they like the county?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because I thought
they
like the
sheriff deputies. They only house inmates. They only deal with inmates. If you get arrested on the street, you're gonna get arrested by a cop. When you get locked up, those are the COs. They call them sheriff deputies, but they are COs. I mean, they still, they are cops technically, but they're sheriff deputies. They're the COs. Those are the motherfuckers who house you.
You know what I liked about this dude though? Even though I don't you just put me on something I didn't know, that he might not have been the driver. What I do respect about him is walking up in that courtroom, chin up. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's that's what I'm gonna point that out too. I'm gonna definitely point that out. That's why I said I'm looking for this other video. I
don't respect the crime. That's not nigga.
This is what they do. What that is that's an intimidation fact. That's an intimidation tactic. They're trying to intimidate that man. Now
they're trying. They don't look like it. He's standing there like a G. Like, what's up?
No, because okay. I'm gonna show you why. As soon as I can find. Shit. Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Wait. Hold up.
Walking in, right?
Stop that video right before.
Hold up, because I'm searching for a video. I wanna boom right here. This is the video I'm looking for right here. This is the one I'm looking for right here. Okay, this wall right here, this wall of COs, that never fucking happens. They never let you look behind you because they don't want you to look behind you. But this never fucking happens. This wall of COs never happens. But this does happen. Let me see. Hold up. Wait.
Bro, his lawyer, the only person looking uncomfortable is his lawyer. Look at his lawyer.
No, bruh. Literally, I'm about to show you, because what he did. Okay, hold up. No thanks. I just want to. Okay, boom. Hold up. All right, boom. All right, hold up. Wait. Here we go. Where we at? Ohio man right here. Boom. Boom. Okay, boom. Here we go.
Yeah. This is the one. I like this one. He's in the elevator, like I said. Head up.
No, because motherfuckers don't understand. You get see, he just left out the courtroom. Look how they look. This is intimidation. They being rough, but they're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, show that they're being rough. Let me skip a little bit.
I want to know how they.
He shackled hands. He shackled. You see, he got hospital gown on. He shackled. He shackled feet and hands. Look at him.
He ain't in for a misdemeanor, bro.
No, but no. Look.
Capital murder, nigga.
My nigga, he alleged anyway. It's alleged. But here we go.
What you said today, that's
It's
I'll
alleged.
take that charge for my mom, nigga.
I mean, but that's speculation. That's not fact. That's not fact. That's speculation.
No, I'm just saying if
it's the facts, if it's the fact, I'm taking it. Well, I'm not. That's not what I'm getting at, Sales. The fact that this man is shackled, hands and feet. Look how they making sure they got. They making sure they got his arm. You don't need two niggas holding you when you shackle.
No, you're right.
Hands and feet.
That's normal, nigga.
This is intimidation. This is.
No. I understand where you're going at. Like you don't need, like, he already got me, nigga. What you like? You grab, like, I know what you're saying. Same thing in the elevator.
This is being rough. This is just rough housing. This is just rough housing. He don't need motherfuckers grab you. I don't need you. He don't need both of y'all holding him.
Yeah, but honestly, Jules, that's normal shit.
Okay, all right. Let it be normal. He got a police officer. He got the Cincinnati This is the police. The police right there, sheriff deputy. You got a police on one side, sheriff deputy on the other. Understand? These are two different
people. They got a strong grip. You can tell they got a strong look. Look at the muscle.
Hey, look at his arm. You see the flexing on that shit. He gripping the shit out that man arm.
Shit out his arm.
You get the ball. That shit bulging. No, did he?
And he didn't. Through the shirt. You can see the other one through the shirt. Look at this. The guy on the left.
One is a cop. One is a sheriff deputy. One is a cop. One is a sheriff deputy. Check it. Look.
Oh, you know why he's also like that too? Because you could tell that he went to the hospital before this.
Yeah, he just came from. Yeah, they just got him. He was out of the hospital. But look, you can tell he's been getting his ass whooped. I don't know if
I want to know how they caught him. I want to know how. Where was it? After? Was it at his crib?
It was in the car. They pulled him out the car. They pulled him out the car. At the scene.
Whoa! They hit the dude and just stayed there.
They crashed the car.
I know, and they hit the cop, and then
the car crashed. They got him out the car. It was a wreck. It was a car wreck.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's why he's all messed up.
No, that's not the reason why he's all messed up.
You think they put hands on him?
Look. If you know what to look for, you know what to look for. Look at it. He look at it. Look at him. Look. He's stretching. He's preparing himself for an ass whooping. When he get in the elevator, he preparing himself for an ass whooping. You see the stretch. You see the look. I'm like, all right. Let me get my stretch.
He's all. I ain't gonna lie, dog. He's all messed up,
bruh.
Like he don't want to go. You hear him? Like, give me a minute. Yo, why is he looking at the camera? Hold on, whoa. They're trying to see if the camera's on. You see
I'm trying to tell you. Because they've been whooping his. I'm trying to say you ain't fucking listening, my dude.
Nah, nigga, this nigga say, yo, your camera's on. Damn, nigga.
You're not fucking listening, my dude.
Oh shit! I'm catching on, nigga. Go ahead.
They ain't been blatantly whooping his ass, but the extra elbows, the extra little stiff, the extra push on the arm, the extra punch in the side, the extra elbow to the stomach. He preparing for that shit.
Did you see the top right of his head? How it was like
he's stretching. Look at the he's stretching. He's preparing to get. He's preparing for more blows. He know it's coming.
Did you see the top right on the front? It looked like they got like they were mushing him.
He's preparing for more.
Yeah, but this is the point where they had a camera though in the elevator.
He's preparing for more. Let me see if this camera's on.
Yeah. See him.
He's preparing for more. He's preparing for another elbow to the stomach, another motherfucking punch to the side. He preparing for this shit.
I don't know, dude.
All right, I know. I done been in this motherfucking elevator. Elevator.
See, this is not the part. This is the part where they recorded it.
Because they recorded it because they got to.
Yeah, I know they.
But he was preparing for ass whooping up until he seen this
look
motherfucker.
At dog. No. Look at dog walking in like, yo. So are we doing it in here? Like, what are we doing in here? You get it?
He was preparing for it. He was preparing for ass whooping in this elevator until he saw this nigga get on the elevator with him.
He thinks, yo,
and everybody knew once he got on the elevator, they had to be on the up and up. You know, watch, he started to check. He starts. The black cop starts looking at everybody. Look, he like, oh my god, savior.
Jules, you know.
Oh, nigga, you just saved me a couple blows.
Hold on. You know what's the crazy part? That he thinks like, yeah, brother's in here to save me, nigga. He's gonna be the first one to swing on you.
No, he just saved him a couple blows. He gonna why? Because look, he was preparing for. He gonna put his head down and say, "Fuck it." The cop gonna start tapping on it. He look at it. He looking at everybody. Look, he looking at everybody. Look.
Jules, I want you to focus on something. Look at that top corner. It looked like they mushed something where the camera was. It looked like, look at it. You see that corner up there?
What corner are you talking about?
Right on top of the state trooper's hat. See how it looks like the camera was removed?
The camera on you talking about right here?
Yeah, look on the top. Go up. Yeah.
What about it?
Look how it looks like stuff was removed. You don't see a hole up there?
That's plain shit. That's nothing. That ain't shit.
I'm like,
that ain't shit. That's the elevator. That ain't shit. That ain't shit.
If he was further south, oh my
God. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. He was preparing for it. He was preparing to get his ass whooped up until he saw this cop get on the up until this black cop got on the elevator. He was preparing for an ass whooping, bro. I'm telling you. I done been in this fucking elevator, bro.
He got his head up, and he's like,
he about to put his head down. He see the cop. He say, "Cool, I can relax." I'm about to relax. I can put my head. I'm cool. These niggas ain't about to do nothing. Look at the cop looking at everybody. The cop looking at all these niggas like, what y'all about to do?
Jules, look at the top of his head. You see the hairline? You see the Band-Aid going across?
That's from the car accident.
Oh, okay, all right.
He just came from the hospital, bro. They just released him from the hospital to these motherfuckers. That's why he still got on the hospital clothes.
I'm getting this paperwork right now, bro. I'm going, yeah, what's up?
He was preparing for an ass whooping in this elevator, bro. This is where it go down at. When the black cop got on the elevator, he say, "Fuck it, I can decompress." They ain't about to do shit to me while he watching. That's why the cop looked and seen if the body camera footage was on to let them know it's all white cops on here. He was getting ready to get his ass whooped, bro. The cop just saved him an ass whooping, bro.
I don't know about the ass whooping.
Sales.
I don't
Sales.
know.
I'm not speaking from speculation. I've been in that fucking elevator, my dude. I know what they do.
You don't think it would have came out that he got beat? It's a freaking national-wide case, man. The whole world is looking at this thing. You don't think it would have been out that he got beat up in there? You don't think they would have said something? Or he's just gonna not say nothing? Hey, I didn't get beat up in here and terrorized. You think he's not?
Your word. It's your word against mine. It's your word against cops. Bro, nigga, you just killed a motherfucker. Bro, it's your word against theirs. If the cameras ain't rolling, it's a wrap, bro.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. You don't think he's gonna say something? He would have said something already.
He would have said something. He was gonna say something regardless, dude.
But he didn't say nothing.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you want him to say right here? He was gonna say what to. He was gonna say what to who?
No, I'm saying if he got terrorized and beat up in there, it would have been in the news. He's getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations. There's lawyers calling up left or right. You don't think that they would have it would have came out that they beat him up, bringing him to these locations? He wouldn't say nothing. Like, listen to what he's saying.
He's got a lawsuit against him already, Sales. You're not fucking listening.
Okay, but I'm saying if
he's got a lawsuit against him, he already got a lawsuit. He already filed a lawsuit against him.
I didn't say that. I'm saying if he got beat up by these officers, he would have said something. The media would have been talking about it. This guy's getting hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations and has hundreds of lawyers.
And they trying to stop his donations, Sales.
Okay, what does that have to do with him saying that he got beat up? And answer that question. You're not going to answer that.
Sales. What are you missing, my dude?
If he got beat up in there, we would have found out through the media. This is what I'm saying. So I'm saying I don't think he got beat up.
Why do you think he got a lawsuit filed against him, Sales?
I'm talking about this.
I'm talking about why do you think he got a lawsuit filed against him?
I'm talking about this incident.
Why do you think they have a lawsuit? Why do you think they have a lawsuit filed against him, bro?
I'm talking about this right here. I'm not talking about a lawsuit from 3 years ago, last year, 2 years ago, 40 days ago. I'm talking about this. If he got beat up,
Sales, what are you not fucking hearing, my dude? What are you fucking not listening? What the fuck? He has the lawsuit against him for this. What are you not hearing?
What's his name? Ohio murder suspect lawsuit.
Rodney Hinton Jr.
Lawsuit.
It's a $25 million lawsuit filed against him, bro. I don't know what you're not hearing, bro. I don't know why the fuck you're not listening. The man was preparing for an ass whooping. The cop got on there and saved him. You see the motherfucking cop look at you, see him look and see if the cop body camera was rolling.
Do you know what the lawsuit is about? I'm reading it right now. You know what the lawsuit is about?
Intimidation.
For what?
Intimidation.
I thought it was for a beating.
My fucking God.
Bro, he didn't even file it. It was some lady that filed it on his behalf, saying that he's innocent.
Oh my God.
I'm reading it right now. Has filed a $25 million lawsuit against the state and several law enforcement agencies. Attorney Clyde Bennett, who is representing Rodney in the criminal case, told that he is not involved in the lawsuit, but he said that he is not involved in the lawsuit. His attorney said that Rodney Hinton is not involved in the lawsuit, but believes that it was filed by a woman on his behalf on a separate civil claim.
And what's the separate civil claim?
And it alleges. I'm gonna keep.
What's the separate civil claim, Sales? What's the separate civil claim, Sales?
Right now, I'm not a fake ass nigga. I'm gonna say it right now if you let me say it. It says it alleges that Pierce visibly beaten during the court appearance last week.
My fucking God.
Okay, he didn't file it. Some girl filed it. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say it. Says that his lawyer.
Okay, Sales. You got it. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. So somebody else filed a lawsuit on his behalf.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm reading. You want me to?
Somebody else filed a lawsuit on his behalf, Sales. Okay, we got you. We got you, bro. We got you. Somebody else filed a lawsuit on his behalf. Right. That's what's up.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, learn how to read, my niggas, right there.
I ain't gotta learn, bro. I done been there, bro. I don't have to read. Bro, I done been there, bro. I done been there, bro. I done been there, bro.
I know. So
I done been there, bro.
Okay, cool, fans. There's the link in the chat. Click on it and read what that says. This dude.
I done been there, Sales.
Okay, cool.
I done been there, Sales. Just like you seen that wall. Just like you seen that wall of COs behind him. Just like you seen that wall of COs behind him.
I just read it to you, and you said that it's that.
That's a whole different court appearance. But okay, he appears physically like he been beat up, but he just got into a car wreck.
Some lady, his lawyer said that he's not involved in the lawsuit. Some lady filed it for him. That's what his lawyer said. The link.
Since when people file lawsuits for you, bro?
The link is in the chat.
Since when do people say lawsuits for you? Say, somebody can file a lawsuit for you, bro.
I don't know. I don't sue people. I don't know. You can laugh. The link is in the chat. You just said it wasn't true. The link is in the chat. So
okay, and somebody gonna file a lawsuit on your behalf, Sales. You right?
I don't know. I don't know. The link is in the chat. That's what the lawyer said. The link is in the chat. I don't know.
Okay, Sales.
What do you mean, okay? You're telling me like I said this. I didn't say this. I put the link in the chat.
He appears like he's been beaten after he got out of a car wreck.
The link is in the chat, dog.
He appears to be beaten after he just got out of a car wreck.
The link is in the chat, and
he appears to be beaten after he just got out of a car wreck. I understand.
Sales is right about somebody filing a lawsuit on your behalf. Read the chat, and the link is in the chat. You want to argue with the link? Don't argue with me. Argue with the link. I didn't say this.
Oh my God.
I didn't say that when you argue with me, nigga. You told me to look it up. I looked it up, and then boom, there it is. What the hell you arguing? It's sales. Like you asking me, like if I said that shit, I don't know nothing about shit like that. I know about criminal law. I don't know about lawsuits.
Okay.
You arguing with the wrong person. Arguing with that nigga's lawyer. Call him up right now on the show. Don't argue.
Who you think his lawyer is?
I don't know, nigga. It says right there.
His lawyer named Clyde Bennett.
Yeah. Call Clyde. Ask him, yo.
I ain't gotta call Clyde Weezy.
I said, don't argue with me, nigga. Don't argue with me. Don't argue with me. I put the link right
You're telling me a man appears physically. You're telling me a man appears like he's been visibly beaten after he got out of a car wreck.
I didn't tell you.
The man just got into a car wreck. You're telling me he appears to be visibly beaten after he just got out of a car wreck.
I didn't tell you nothing.
How do you look after you just get out of a car wreck, Sales?
I don't think you comprehend.
How would you look?
I'm telling you.
How do you look like you just get beat up, Sales? How do you look like you've been visibly been beat up?
You're trying to get me to answer questions I don't know. I don't know nothing about the case. I don't know nothing. I put the link in the chat.
I'm asking you to use common sense, my dude.
Argue with the link in the chat, my nigga. That's
I don't have to argue with anything, bro. I'm telling you what's going on, Sales.
I don't know nothing. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Link is
appreciate you not knowing anything.
Link is in the chat.
We appreciate you not knowing anything.
I don't know.
We appreciate it. All right, I got you.
Cool,
you say you don't know. You say you don't know. Thank you.
You got it. Argue with the chat.
I don't have to.
All right.
I don't have to.
What you saying? So what you saying?
I'm telling you, the man was getting his ass whooped. I don't have to. That's it.
You said that nobody can file a lawsuit on somebody's behalf. The link is in the chat. His lawyer said that he has nothing to do with the lawsuit. They don't know what's going on. Some lady filed it on his behalf. He has nothing to do with it. That's what his lawyer said. Read what his lawyer said. Stop thinking like I'm saying it. I'm not saying it. Don't argue with me, nigga. Argue with the link. Nigga, call his lawyer. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
People file lawsuits on other people's behalf all the time, Sales.
You told me something I didn't know.
People file lawsuits on people's behalf all the time, Sales.
You told me something
other people file lawsuits on other people's behalf all the time, Sales. That happens.
I don't know. Argue with the link.
Okay. I'm telling you, people file lawsuits on other people's behalf all the time. That happens.
And then I read that, and you were wrong because he didn't file it, so you were wrong there. Then you were wrong.
I didn't say.
Now you don't.
I said he has a. I said he has a lawsuit.
You want to argue, but you don't care.
He has a lawsuit filed against. He has a lawsuit filed against them. Is there not a lawsuit filed against them on his behalf?
I don't know.
And
that's what his lawyer said. Talk to his lawyer. I don't know.
How do you file a lawsuit when you locked up?
I don't know, nigga. It's a lawyer.
Okay.
That's what the lawyer said, nigga. I don't know.
Okay, how do you file a lawsuit when you locked up?
I don't know, nigga. What the fuck you keep asking me? I don't know. What are you crazy? I don't know.
Yeah,
nigga.
I mean, you're looking up shit. Look it up.
I
look it
know,
up.
Nigga.
You're looking up shit, my nigga. Look it up.
You look it up, nigga. You argue
for why?
with me, nigga.
I don't have to.
Go
I don't
ahead,
have to, bro. I don't have to look it up. I don't have to look it up.
Crazy. So then don't argue.
I don't have to look it up, bro. I don't have to look it up.
Crazy. All right, cool.
And you recall it? I was actually on MLK that depicts the incident.
And his lawyer said they do not support this separate civil claim. They don't even support it. They don't even support it.
Which lawyer, bro? Which lawyer?
I don't know, nigga. Learn how to read, nigga. It's in the link.
Which lawyer, Sales?
You
got it there. You said the lawyer said it. Read the lawyer.
Right there. Right there. There's the whole state. I can't even post it. It's 71 words. I can't post it. Which lawyer, nigga? Don't argue with me, nigga. Argue with the lawyer. Right there. It says attorney Clyde Bennett.
Which one?
Argue with him. Crazy ass nigga. This nigga's crazy.
Which one?
I don't know, nigga. You tell me, nigga. You from Ohio. You know, right? Look it up.
Understand.
Okay, Sales. Let me.
What do you mean, okay? This is what they're saying. Don't okay me, nigga. Are you crazy?
Well, I gotta be crazy because I said okay. I said okay, Sales. Because I said okay, Sales. Here you go. Here you go, Sales. Here you go. Here you go, bro. Here you go, bro. Here you go. Here you go. Right here. You see this guy right here?
I don't know nothing.
Okay. Okay. Bet. Good. Thank you. Bet. I mean, you gotta say it then. Ain't even got to say it. We're just gonna go find the video of the other lawyer.
Bro, you can find all the videos you want. The link is in the chat. The statement is there. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, bro.
You're still not looking for
In the
my
death in
link.
Hamilton
The link
County.
is right there with his
Because
statement.
I'm not
You know
looking. That's
what?
not something
You
I'm
want to
looking for,
continue
bro.
to keep arguing. This nigga's drugged
That's
out.
not something I'm
You're
looking for.
crazy. You
That
don't want to
sales.
get the truth.
That's
You
not
just want to
something
be
I'm
right.
looking for, bro.
You just want to be right, right? You don't want the truth.
I'm looking for something else, bro. I'm looking for something totally different, bro.
Disagree to disagree, dog. You crazy.
Because I'm not looking for what you talking about, bro. I'm looking for something
Stop
totally
arguing
different.
certain shit. What the hell are you arguing for then, nigga? Don't argue with me. The link is in the chat. Anything you gotta say, the link is in the chat, nigga. What are you, crazy?
What I gotta be crazy for?
Because you're arguing with me. You're
About
crazy.
what? About what?
Dog. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now you forgot?
About what?
This nigga's shroomed out. Right, the statement is right there, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know nothing. This is what I don't understand is about this whole case is
and then left the parking lot.
That he has hundreds of lawyers lining up and he's with a bum from Ohio. He got hundreds of lawyers from the country trying to represent him and he's with a bum.
And to stay in court at clock, I'm sure we.
Okay, no, this is going. Okay, no, wait, no. See, they keep showing the inside. I want to show the inside of the court.
Jr. stepped into court. They tension walked a tightrope. Within seconds, it snapped and outburst in the gallery. Hinton briefly removed the hearing to determine if he could be held on bond. Eventually resumed.
Everybody said that he accelerated.
Cameras, including.
No, give me what I'm looking for.
Yo, Jules, when you get a moment, if you want to, yo, oh my God, I just remembered. Oh my God. Play the video from the dude's hearing from Connecticut that killed a cop and jumped out the window. It's look at the picture from before and after and listen to his family screaming in the courtroom when he walks out. Like, it's that was the case I was telling you about. No. There was another.
Where the fuck is this video at?
Just go to the news agency in Ohio.
No, because they got different videos out. They got so many different videos, bro. I'm looking for a specific video.
Is it the one where they were like?
I'm looking for a specific video.
They think that what they're doing poses a substantial risk of physical clear. Defendant in his current state is a
First law enforcement officer, as the judge made his ruling, of an officer shooting, killing his son, Ryan Hinton, a day earlier.
defendant in his current state is a giant mental health question mark and is a clear and present danger and poses a substantial risk of physical. They think that what they're doing is right. They think that what they're doing.
You looking for the one him speaking, the lawyer?
No. I'm not looking for anybody speaking about anything. No, sir.
Oh, whoa. The one where they scooped him out of there?
Nope. That's not what I'm. No. I'm looking for when he see his family in the courtroom.
Yeah, that's the one I got right here. Hold on, put the link. When he was walking out and then they tried to yank him, he was trying to talk, and his fan. Oh,
No, that's not the one I'm looking for. No, that's not the one I'm looking for, Sales.
Oh, you see that lady snuck the cop? She hit the nigga in the ear.
There we go. That's the one I got right there. That's what I'm looking for. Hold up. Wait. This might be the one. Hold up. Let me see.
This live at this moment.
You're not showing it though.
There it go. That's exactly what I'm looking for. There we go. I just found it. I got it. I know what the fuck. Here we go.
That nigga hit a pole.
Here we go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for right there.
That's why he was all fucked up, man. He was going like probably 100 and hit a pole, a steel pole.
He allegedly ran a cop into the pole.
Oh wow. I'm looking at the
chaos. All right, this. Boom. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. There we go. That's the video I'm looking for. That's the video I'm looking for right here. Because I didn't already show the intimidation tactic they tried with the wall of COs that never fucking happens. But this is the one I'm looking for right here. When the man smiles, when the man sees his family and smiles.
I like that. I like that.
When the man sees his family and smiles.
Like one of his family members, like, yeah, we here.
That's his brother. Clyde let him look. He let him look back there. He see his brother. He put the smile on his face, and he hold his head up high. My family here is to support me. I'm gonna shake this shit off. Now Clyde is telling him to look forward. Now they tell you don't look behind because you're not supposed to look behind you. But that's what they're gonna say. You're not supposed to look back there. That's what they tell you. But Clyde, he let him look back there the first time. Right there when he seen his family, he let him get his little look on. He let it right there. He let him get his little look on right there. He seen he seen his brother.
Oh, see
boom, my family here, my family support me. I'm good.
You know that's actually
that's a smile on his face right there. That's a smile on that man's face right there.
Issues though, right? If you're removing a family member from a hearing and stuff like that, could create a big issue.
That's that man smiled on it. That man got a smile on his face.
You get like
that man seeing his family in the courtroom and know that he had his family support for what the fuck he allegedly did, and he put that smile on his face. That's the first time you've seen this man smile through this whole entire ordeal. The first time you see this man smile through this entire ordeal. That's why the man is walking through that motherfucker with his head held high every step of the way. I'm taking these blows. They're going to try to give me these little elbows to the stomach, these little extra jabs to with your hand in my side, all that little extra bullshit. That shit they would have tried to get off in the elevator had that motherfucking that black top not got on there and that video not been rolling. He would have got his ass beat. You ain't gonna have no visible signs of an ass whooping that they give you. They ain't that stupid. They did leave physical scars on you. They're not. These motherfuckers do this shit on the regular. They ain't stupid enough to leave visible scars on you. But this was the initial court appearance. This was the second court appearance after he left the hospital.
But
because
my
the first one,
is, Jules, I understand what you're saying, but my question is, without an argument, did this man say something? Did his attorney, did he say that he got physically abused? Is the question.
No, he said he didn't say abused. He said intimidated. They said that's what the claim of the wall of
I understand
the sea of police is. It's an intimidation tactic.
So he didn't get beat up. Because you're speculating like he got beat up after this. What, you hitting the bulb, man? What happened? Cause I tell you this, nigga, these cars beat my ass, nigga. It's on and popping. It's on. I'm sneaking the cop in there. Oh yeah, I catch a CO. I'm punching him. I'm punching his teeth out. I'll be in the tank. Yo, your mic is off.
All right, I'm gonna put this other hand in a cup.
Oh, he's hurting, bro.
Okay.
Oh shit, Jules, look at the side of his head. Look at the ear. On the top of the ear. You see that lump? Go back. Now, hold on. Now, go back. Yo, he had a mean lump on the side of his ear. I ain't gonna lie.
He just got out of a car wreck.
Yeah, but hey, he looks fucked up.
Did you see did you see the car?
He should have been in the hot. Yeah, I just seen the pictures.
He's in hospital. He's in hospital attire.
Hinton seems a little bit out of it as officer.
Laid up in the hospital. Fuck this police.
He's in hospital attire. They got you talking about you gonna sneak somebody. They got the man, your arms is shackled to your waist.
I have a head. I'll headbutt the shit out of his fucking nose. Crazy. I'll split that and fucking.
You Superman, man. Go ahead. You Superman,
that's what I'm saying. I'm not Superman, but if I'm already hit, we going to war, nigga. What you talking about? I'm already hit, and you might as well beat me up.
I'm gonna put this other hand in a cuff.
I'm gonna headbutt you, bang, and then get beat up. It is what it is. I'll take the ass beating, and then I'm gonna hit the next CO. Next time I get a chance, I'm gonna knock the
and what that does is kills your that kills your mental that kills your temporary insanity plea. That kills your temporary insanity plea.
No, that
helps because that's what he's going. That's what he's going with. That's what his defense is. Temporary insanity.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, so I'm crazy. I can't. I'm crazy. He headbutted. He's crazy. He headbutted this guy.
That kills his temporary insanity plea.
Yeah, but wouldn't it make you a little bit insane that you're fucking going crazy in the jail?
No, temporary insanity means you don't that's what they want to paint you as a violent person that's got it out for cops now. That's exactly what they want to paint you out as. That kills your if you're gonna get off, that's gonna kill anything, any chance you have of getting off.
You're right. You're right, but nigga, fuck that, nigga.
Allegedly, he already done what he was trying to do. A life for a life. You took one of mine, I'm gonna take one of yours. Allegedly.
Now, where did this angle come? Was this like a press conference where they said this? Well, you already played the video, but like, where did that come from? That he might have not been the driver. Like that would be
that's speculation.
Cause listen,
that's speculation from that speculation from witnesses that was on the scene.
Oh wow. That's
speculation. That's speculation. Regardless of the fact. I don't believe that man's mother ran down you know what I'm saying, did that. I would more believe it that he did it than that it was his son that got murdered.
He probably took over
not his grand. I don't believe that son's grandmother, you know what I'm saying, was that distraught behind seeing that. He was the one that they said that was distraught after seeing his son get killed. I mean, that they had to physically take him away. He had to go back and pick up his car before they left. They had to drive him around the city around. They didn't let him leave the police district after he watched his son get killed by cops. He was so fucked up that the family didn't want him to drive. The family said he wasn't gonna be able to drive.
Now,
so he had to go around.
This will be even more wrong, right? Which is still wrong. If his son got killed on some like hands up in the air type, or like some real innocent killing, like it wasn't even work. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it just that would make you go crazy.
Why wasn't it innocent?
No,
because he was running from the police.
No. What? See, that's why I got to pick my words. What I'm trying to say is like, was it worth like you really?
He just watched his son get killed on body camera.
About him, bro. You tripping, man? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He just watched his son get killed on body camera.
I'm not talking about him. This nigga's crazy.
Who are you talking about? I'm
talking about when he's looking, and the officer, was it worth the fucking killing, bro? What are you, crazy? I'm not talking what? I'm saying, never mind. Move forward.
It's temporary insanity, bro.
I'm not talking about that, nigga. You're crazy.
Well, what are you asking?
It doesn't matter, bro. Just play the video.
It's a temporary insanity plea.
I'm not talking about that. You keep
that means you have a break. That means you have a mental break with reality.
I'm not talking about that. This nigga's crazy, bro.
His plea is that he was temporary insanity. He watched his son get murdered on body camera. The first thing he saw in uniform, he ran down. That's the claim. That is the alleged claim.
Okay, cool. I wasn't talking about that.
Is it worth it? I don't. That's not something you can. That's not something you you conjure into the factor. You don't count. And temporary insanity don't make it worth it or not. It's temporary insanity. The shit don't. It's not supposed to make sense.
Again, for the 10th time, bro. Try to register in this right now. I'm not speaking about him. I was speaking about the officer. But you still want to keep harping on
what officer are you talking about?
This nigga's fucked up. Play the video and keep going. That's why I said move forward. I'm not gonna try.
What officer you are you? I don't understand what you're asking about.
It's
what
not
officer,
for you to
bro?
understand, nigga. Just move forward. Play the video.
I'm trying to understand what your question is. You keep talking about you speaking about the officer.
Okay,
what
so
officer?
So I'm gonna try to explain it again. Okay, so I don't want to hear nothing about this insanity thing. I'm talking about the police officer that killed his son. Is it registering in your head yet? I'm not speaking about this man. He didn't kill his son.
So you're asking, does the officer feel it was worth it?
Nigga, move forward. This nigga crazy.
You said you're asking about the officer who killed his son. What are you asking about the officer who killed his son?
I don't want to talk about it. Talk to you. You want to argue with yourself.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm not going to answer your question. Play the video.
What the fuck is the point of all that shit? So you can say nothing?
Play the video, bro. You're on something this morning and you want to argue, nigga. Just play the video. I don't know.
I'm asking you a question about what you asking about the officer, my dude.
Bro, I already said it. Play back what I said. You want to hear it? Just play it back. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm just move forward. Like 5th time I told you. This nigga's crazy.
If you ain't gonna be up here to add to the discussion, what the fuck is the point? That makes no sense. You're asking about an officer. Was it worth it to the officer? I don't understand. Was it worth it to the officer that he killed his son? I don't know. How would I know if it's worth it to the officer? It don't even make no sense to me. I don't think the officer factored in whether it was a life for a life. The officer who killed his son ain't had nothing to do with the officer he killed, allegedly. The officer that got killed was a Hamilton County Sheriff's CEO. He was not a cop. He was not a Cincinnati police officer. He was a Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy. But again, hit the wrong button. I don't know what you're doing in this situation. Anything that you do here is past. Hold up, where Clyde at? We can get Clyde. We can get Clyde. Here we go. There go Clyde right there. There we go. We get Clyde up there to speak for it. We get his lawyer up there to talk and tell what the lawyer felt. After he, let's see what the lawyer felt. We can let the lawyer speak for itself. Even though I don't know why the fuck his lawyer gave this press conference this early in the shit. You're giving your hand away on what the fuck you did. He didn't already said that he was going temporary insanity plea. So that's the temporary insanity plea. But here he goes speaking more on.
Or that was my brother or my uncle or a relative.
Grand jury has indicted Rodney Hinton Jr. on 2 counts of aggravated murder, 1 count of murder, and 2 counts of felonious assault in the death of retired Sheriff Deputy Larry Henderson.
Now, ahead of the indictment, I sat down for a one-on-one
indictment.
Rodney Hinton Jr. on 2 counts of aggravated murder, 1 count of murder.
2 counts of aggravated murder, 1 count of murder. It was only 1 cop that got murdered, allegedly. How do you have 2 counts of aggravated murder on a... One
and
person.
2 counts of felonious assault in the death of retired. Grand jury has indicted Rodney Hinton Jr. on 2 counts of aggravated murder.
2 counts of aggravated murder. How do you get 2 counts of aggravated murder on one person?
1 count of murder and
1 count of murder. 2 counts of aggravated murder.
2 counts of felonious assault in the
And
death
2
of
counts of
retired
felonious
Sheriff Deputy
assault.
Larry Henderson.
Now, ahead of the indictment, I sat down for a one-on-one interview with Hinton's defense attorney, Clyde Bennett. We talked about everything. It was like an hour-long conversation, from the deadly shooting of Hinton's son to his mental state at the time of the deadly crash. Here's a portion. When you walked into the courtroom and there were 30 plus officers lining the courtroom, and they said it was to show their respect for Officer Henderson, a lot of people would say that was an intimidation factor for Hinton, Mr. Hinton. How is it gauged by him and by you?
Anybody looking at that would say one or two things or both things. It's a show of support for the Deputy Larry Henderson. His colleagues are disheartened. They're sad by his departure or his demise, and I would expect them to support him. But also, one can look at it and say, this is a show of force. This is threatening. This is intimidating. So there's.
That's his lawyer saying it, not nobody filing some shit on his behalf. That's his lawyer saying the shit. That's his lawyer. There you have the lawyer
ways of
saying the
looking
shit.
at it, and I think both ways are reasonable when you construe what you saw in that courtroom when there was 30 deputies. I can understand it from the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department view, but I can also understand it if that was my son or that was my brother or my uncle or a relative with 30 or 40 police officers 2 or 3 feet away from him when he's in court seeking justice.
Not guilty by reason of insanity is a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people. And in this, with this absolutely innocent deputy who was plowed down and killed, and he is an exceptional man from everything that I hear as well.
He's a very exceptional man. I didn't know him personally, but I've seen Deputy Henderson more than once, and I've been in contact with him more than once over the years. And let's be clear. I feel for Deputy Henderson, his immediate family, his extended family, his colleagues and fellows at the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department. I feel for that community and that family. And the Hintons feel bad for what transpired or what happened to Deputy Henderson. They pray for the Henderson family, and I pray for that family too. But I have to compartmentalize my feelings and do my job. But that doesn't mean that I don't have feelings and that my clients don't have feelings for what happened to Deputy Henderson, because we do.
Is there anything that you think is important that we need to address?
No.
Because you can't go into any more detail about the mental illness, which is what I would want to know about.
I can't. That would be divulging attorney-client privilege
Because the
at
thing
this
is,
stage of the legal process.
as I've said it twice, not guilty by reason of insanity makes a lot of people angry.
Right. Why?
Cop out. It's a cop out.
It's a cop out if it isn't real.
Right. And that's the thing. Proving the fact that it's real.
Right.
It's like a court case in its own.
The doctor proves that it's real. The medical records proves that it's real. His conduct proves that it's real. And I think that's forthcoming.
Tell me what it was like when you were talking to the family about watching him getting shot by police officers. What was it like in that room? What did they say? How did everyone react to it?
My focus and my concentration was on the reception of the information or the video and the perception of the video from my client, Mr. Hinton. So I really didn't ask about the other individuals and how they received it and what impact, if any, it had on them. I was concerned with Mr. Hinton. So I can't tell you what the other people.
Did he tell you anything on how he was?
No.
Nothing.
No.
He hasn't commented on it at all.
No.
I don't know how much privilege that is.
No.
That's what I don't understand. Why the fuck are you commenting about what the fuck he have and haven't told you? Clyde, you supposed to be better than this. You supposed to be one of them high price one motherfuckers. My sister said he handled a couple M's, but I know him from being a dope boys lawyer. I know him from being a dope boy lawyer. I don't know him from my sister say he didn't probably handle a couple M's. Well, I don't think I don't remember Henry Bennett. I know he's a dope boy lawyer.
As much as I'm probably going to give you, but no, he didn't tell me about that.
Okay.
I don't think he's in a condition to tell me.
Why the fuck are you commenting on this public? What the fuck is your like? I don't understand. I don't understand the lawyering in this, other than trying to grandstand in order to get yourself more clientele. But a motherfucker gonna look at this like, nigga, why the fuck is you talking this early in some shit about what you and your client talked about publicly? Like, what the fuck is like? That don't make sense to me. I could be fucked up on some other shit, but that don't make sense. Why the fuck is you commenting on this nigga shit?
Is he in the condition that he shows any remorse or anything right now?
No, I think he's in a bad condition, in a bad state right now. And I think he has the residual effect of his mental illness. You don't get rid of mental illness. It doesn't go away. So the root.
Temporary insanity means you come back to sanity at some point. That just means you had a break in reality at that point. That don't mean you don't come back from that shit. That's what temporary means, for a brief period of time. So I don't understand the lawyering this man got here. I don't get that.
The fraud, the temporary insanity. Oh, I was upset, and then 5 minutes later, you realize what you did when you were wrong, and you're hanging out, doing whatever you typically would do, and you're normal. That's usually a fraud. This man is still under the influence of his mental defect and condition. So I haven't been able to get the information I need from him.
Okay.
That goes out the window when you see that man see his family in court, and he gives the strong smile, the strong. I raised my head up high, like I did what I did was right, like it's being supported. And the problem with that is that widely, because of the public's distrust in the Cincinnati police, it's kind of applauded. People in the city feel like he was justified and did what the fuck he did. They feel like it's been, I guess, it's been a long time coming. It's about time somebody did something. That's kind of when I talk to the people in the city, that's kind of the feel I'm getting. That okay, what's up with you and why you can't? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What's wrong? What? Keisha. Oh my fucking God, man. You gonna get in the goddamn truck. Keisha. Come on, man. Oh my fucking God.